There we go. Welcome back, one and all. We have the whole party here. All for the unfortunate sons. Truly going to be an unfortunate party today. Where we last left off, the party had managed to get or come back to the bridge having collapsed, themselves floating in the air. Kesnanok praying that someone would save him, and an Omni Metal who just seemed to really like throwing rocks at the beautiful Kez. I swear it's the pretty face. It's just that's what attracts monsters to want to make it uglier. It's like the reverse of the beautifying Squidward thing. But as poor
Oh
Kez,
no, I'm hot.
that's how I imagine Kez first said when he got the curse and saw himself in the mirror. I do me shit. No. Oh man, that was a good impression. Actually, you got me up right there. All right. But yeah, as the party managed to not only fly back, but with minimal thankful combat, thanks to either keeping the air elementals more focused on him, and due to Kez's ability to scare creatures away. While Ned waited for more magic to be thrown his way, the party found themselves back to the other edge of the cliffside, easily managing to get themselves secured as the wind or the air elementals retreated and the omni metal disappeared into the wall. Now with a fresh sheen coat of metallic plate armor, thanks to Eider wanting to really make sure that omni metal wasn't killed by something else. Giving it the AC.
Oh, it goes away in a minute.
Right.
It's not permanent.
That's true. But as the party found themselves on the other side of the cliff, investigating what was going on and wondering a bit about the strange, fresh poison slash venom on the spider silk and webs that were kind of dotted about. The party learned a few things, but didn't find it too alarming, or rather, really, they didn't have much of a choice in direction, and thus found themselves heading into the strange cursed fortress that, with a door big enough that Dom didn't even have to duck through. Truly, something terrifying at that. But as they open the doors, finding not only a spider leg that Tylo has commandeered, they also found a valley, or rather vast a garden array of what looked to be these beautiful pink flowers that seemed to flutter with a strange magical, or rather anti-magical effect upon their petals. A couple of trees seem to dot, rather two trees exactly dot to either side in this pathway. And the party saw what looked to be a greenhouse on the other side. Not having a full understanding of what was going on, but with the party not wanting to chance digging around and potentially caving in or falling in a collapse, the party decided to, well, stop there for the session rather and come to a decision next. Thus, we return once again back to the same date we left last session. Still the late morning of the second of the White Wolf in the year 65,006. This is episode 52, Egg Garden of Horror, part 2. Welcome back. Alright. So, last I believe we left off, we confirmed by Ned and Kaz that the vast little garden. I will post the image for the map again because I don't expect anybody to remember what everything looked like.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm glad when the player who knows that I'm referencing makes me much
I wasn't
easier.
gonna ask, but I was thinking about it.
No,
yeah,
it's
it's not like I can
100%
scroll
the Kez.
up like 3 times and then see it, but it's good to have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, quick question: is that
yes.
just an artistic, liberty, or are there actually like stone people on the walkway?
Those are just oh wait, those people on the map. I thought those are cobblestones. I'm gonna be honest. No, yeah, that is something that was
that
out of
answers the
map.
question.
Yeah. But as I was, yeah, the party having last session before we left off confirmed that they had not sensed plants, undead, or what was the third aberration? That was what it was.
I do have another question that I didn't think about last time, but would be nice for us to know.
Mm-hmm.
Ned had casted Ferric Fire.
Yes, Fairy's Fire. Yep.
Are these things outlined?
Let me double check that spell actually.
Can these things feel fear?
The plants I can confirm are immune to fear effects.
Because they are plants. They have no
Well,
central.
they are
nervous
But
not.
are
They
they
are not
immune to
plants. I have
charm?
confirmed that.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yes,
yeah,
fair.
I was about to say they're not plants.
Up is down, down is up. The plants are mimics.
Technically,
They're not our enemies.
hold
yet,
up,
maybe?
let me check something because there's a specific wording in Fairy Fire that I'm not sure what that means exactly. So let me just see if there's a definition from online real quick. Oh no, it's its own template specifically. Okay, it's actually a dark template. All right. Well, I can confirm that this Fairy Fire does not seem to glimmer or cause any glow from these whatever these flowers are.
This one bit, guys.
I just like kind of like hold up the little the flower petal that landed on my glove that's sprouted an eyeball and say, "Let's not touch any of these."
Agreed.
I didn't plan on it.
Okay. Who's leading the way?
I'm just hopping. I'm like slowly floating up to Dom's shoulders. I'm just gonna
Can I
piggyback.
have the
Okay.
two eagles fly overhead
Two
above
eagles?
and front?
Yeah. You want them to do like a quick scouting run before any of the party
Oh,
members
yeah,
like
use
walk
them
in?
Use them as guinea
Yeah.
pigs real quick.
Okay. Perfect.
See what happens.
Remind me, do your eagles have the abilities to cast?
Oh, let me see.
No, they're just nature's allies.
Are they just nature's
Yeah, I think
ally? Okay, perfect.
They're giant eagles, to be exact.
Perfect. Give me a quick second for something. Is it? Nope, it's not you. Where is it? There. Nope, that's not you. No, not that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, as the eagles go flying into the room, the trees will begin to shimmer and shake as you see they're kind of almost bone-white trunks kind of have these little almost cuts into them that have kind of browned out with what looks to be a sap kind of slightly pouring out. The leaves from them a reddish coloration of what look to be almost like blood droplets. These leaves themselves kind of thicker by the looks of them as the tree kind of shakes about. One of them falling, and as it does, you see the leaf kind of pops. The sound of liquid kind of spreading, and then the sound of sizzling being heard as smoke seems to kind of fizzle up from around it. The two trees from either side, which are not depicted perfectly in the image I sent, but are on either side of the pathway, about 30 or so feet back from the pathway itself, are going to roll real quick. Cool.
Oh. Those eagles are
Oh,
dead.
that's a nat one.
Oh.
Those eagles are not dead, I guess.
No, it just means I confirm it. I know a 39 hits. It has to hit an eagle.
Has
yeah.
an eagle.
All right, cool.
It hits it 3 times over.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Not quite 3 times, but
So each eagle takes 27 points of damage as large chunks of the tree's trunk slam into them, smacking them and trying. And as they did complete the hit, it means I get to automatically do this.
Good lord,
I think
he
the Eagles
max
have-
rolled twice.
Let's say I think Eagles have 26 health.
Oh my god.
Both eagles are grappled, I assume.
Oh.
yeah.
I don't think they can beat that, so. Alright, and that is going to be As this goes off on the same turn. Oh, that's
Plus
fucking.
42 to grapple is crazy, guys.
Oh, it's even
Well,
worse.
hey, I'm glad
Each eagle
that-
loses 4 strength, 6 dex, and 1 con as their body is sucked into the tree.
Ned, I'm glad you threw your giant eagles in as a sacrificial test. 'Cause,
Yeah.
pretty sure we already talked about that. No one is going to be going on the grass anytime soon because it's evil.
To be fair, they didn't go on the grass. They like
Yeah.
reached out and grabbed them.
I think they might have flown over it. I don't know. Or maybe the trees just hate anything that flies.
I will say, are
trees would-
the eagles still alive after 27 HP Arthur damage?
So do you go off of like their default, or do you go off their max hit dice like with the players?
It is max based on their default, so that would be if you are summoning a medium, that would be 3d8 plus 1.
Oh.
Yeah, it depends on like I assume yours is medium, correct?
No, this is the giant eagle.
Oh, it's giant. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong
Mhm.
eagle. I'm looking at base eagle.
Yeah, this one's large.
These eagles
magic
are not basic. They're
Right.
extra.
The greater eagles.
Yeah, let me
Taking a
Greater.
little Chungus.
let me find my list of giant creatures here. 'Cause-
These ain't your basic eagles. No.
There we go, giant. All right. Hey, fun fact: giant eagles under E.
Wouldn't
So
any
if
taking
eagles from
max,
Ned
it'd be
be a
44.
giant's eagle?
they would have 44 HP. From
44,
yeah.
okay.
So that would take out roughly
Okay,
half
They
their
live-
HP. However, they did just lose 6 Constitution.
Just half.
Which is half their con, but that brings them to a negative mod. So one sec.
Negative.
I think that means they're dead, right?
No. I think it's a -2. So one sec.
I would say 100.
So-
Con kills you if you go below 1. If you hit 0,
So be
Losing con also affects your current HP. Like you lost that. as
yeah. They
individual.
have 5 HP each because it would knock them down to 32 on their hit total from their hit die. Because instead of taking the if you're doing 44 as the max, then yeah, you'd assume. Technically, the way they write it in the SRD, and they don't explain this proper, Chaston pointed this out to me and I forgot about this, is it's you get +4 each hit die, not just +4, so. But I think that was right. Oh no, this is, never mind, no, that is already, it is accounted for in the SRD D20, so yep. So they'd
Yeah,
have
it's got 4 hit die and a con +1 con. That's
Yeah,
just from its
I
con.
just saw that it's a 12. I thought it was a 14. My bad. Yeah. So they'd have 5 HP apiece at this point, as you look on and watch them slowly, kind of being drained and sucked into the tree itself.
I would like to dismiss both of them.
All right. As you do so, the creatures find themselves dismissed, but as you did end a spell effect.
Mm.
Give me a second.
Robert, what are you doing? Robert!
Oh, we
I
established
didn't
that they
want to
react to
kill my
magic.
butters,
Ned,
Box walking.
go ahead and give me a reflex. Actually, all of you give me a reflex check.
Man.
As a swarm of
I-
petals are unleashed from the room.
I do not.
I
do not
say,
agree
Dom,
to
it
this.
really doesn't probably matter for you. You're not a caster, but to the rest of the party, this
Oh.
is somewhat important.
The
Guys,
arms of the
Ned
angels
and guys, Dom has
army.
secretly been a
I know,
level
just
20
gonna
wizard this
accept
whole
it.
time. I'm fucked.
Exactly.
To be fair,
Dom's-
I'm not technically a caster.
That's true, but you have enough spellfire in you to qualify at this point.
I don't have any spellfire in me right now. I use it
Oh,
all.
that's right. You
I
did use it
shield
all, so you
Kylo.
don't. Then it does not matter if you don't. You don't have to.
We
roll if
must
you don't want.
protect the guide.
I rolled a
18.
26, so that's funny.
That's funny. 18. All right,
Wait,
Kez, you fail.
Yeah.
21 if you
It's
didn't hear me.
everyone behind
everyone but
or on Dom
Kez.
is good.
So as everyone kind of
I'm
sees
gonna
this
fucking
coming, Kez
murder
kind
Ned.
of steps forward, shield out in front of him, ready to brace, and as everyone else dodges behind Dom, hiding in behind the large calves.
Yeah, the giant shield.
As between Kez and Dom's body, it manages to keep most of the petals off. Kez, you can remove, and let me roll for this.
I like to think Dom uses his like wing breath to like buffet them back.
A single third level spell slot.
Sick. Ned, fuck you.
Wait, is that permanent or temporary?
That is until your next long rest.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't
as-
have many spells left. Damn
As
it.
the petals swarm you and you feel your magic grow weaker, Kez, your divinity beginning to lessen and your connection seemingly dampening.
No more
Dude,
magic.
but I have a
Anyone.
feeling you shouldn't use them.
As Kez shouts this out, Ned looking over at Hyder kind of commenting that.
Like, I'm just on Dom's shoulders and just like pointing at the opposite exit. It was like, mush.
I will confirm, Ida, are you
Excuse
deactivating
me?
your aura effect from your magical item? Or from your armor?
I can't. It's just the material, remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're gonna hate this room.
Hey, if you're a magic bomb, I don't know if I agree to this. Looking up with Ida on my shoulders.
Dude, you're on your own, pal.
to be,
I feel like
to be
we
fair, the
need to
material
figure
itself
something else out.
is an alloy. So it's like, in theory, it's not just inherently magical.
It's Tylos.
It is the Sun's Tier alloy.
Yes, but you did just watch
Tylo.
Kaz Nanok's divinity get absorbed by these things.
Philo, I would like your input since you are our guide in the Underdark, and this seems bad.
Uh-huh.
I look back and behind
Seems
where
bad.
Tyler's hiding behind my giant form.
Yeah, looking down, you see behind your calf. There's Ned. There's Tylo.
So scale of 1 to 10, how fucked we are and why? Other than the obvious, because we've
I
seen
wouldn't
the
start-
obvious.
I wouldn't start a fight in here.
Do you think these things sense aggression?
Give me a knowledge deep dark.
Oh.
Yes, I'm good. Good. 31.
31. Tylo, Daddy Z, as he likes to be called by his followers, warned you once of some ruins he had found that he said never to go into. Like Mufasa speaking to that other line I don't remember the name of.
Oh my god.
It's been many years since I've watched this Disney film, alright? Shut up.
It's the most iconic film of like all time. What are you talking
Simba,
about?
that's it. That was it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I remembered it on my own. No one did. No one messaged me. I want to
I
make that clear.
said it.
I didn't hear you. My bad. Clearly I don't listen to my players as any good DM. No, but as you remember in your youth being told never to go near the old fortresses of the Clouded Age. You remember him telling you of one with a giant garden that was said to be linked to what he believed to be a powerful druidic lich. One who really hated being disturbed and potentially could still be alive. In thought process, as you were explaining, he put it as this individual would be almost as capable as him, if not better, potentially. And if you ever find yourself there, to basically either turn around and run away, or hope for a quick death.
Nice.
And if I'm correct, we have to go through this place.
Well, as you look back at the bridge that collapsed, and the Omni-Mental kind of waiting with bated breath to eat Eider,
Mm-hmm.
I think I picked the Omni Elemental. I can fight that.
Well, the issue is
That's
Kez
ironic,
doesn't
Zach.
have another levitate potion.
Look, I'm just spitballing here. Tunneling around it is still technically an option.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, correct.
you could give
It's
me
an
an
option.
appraise stone with your stone cunning bonus to see if you can figure out if you can do it.
Yeah.
I
I
will
mean, I'm
warn.
open to.
The
Yeah,
last
go
one we
down.
Tunnel
got.
to something worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say last one we got was a natural 1, which was yesterday from your it was Friday from your dear cousin. I should warn you, be prepared. Stone
I
cunning
got
has
a
not
21
been
odds.
nice. All right, clearly one of you grew up underground. The other did, who very much grew up with his nose in a book. He left.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm
Oh, you know
technically a
he's here.
dwarf Vergod. I've got improved stone cunning. Thank you.
Exactly. Oh man, I didn't realize he was still here. Oh, welcome in here, humble rock crab. Yeah, as you look about, due to the large crevice, as you kind of walk over to the edge and looking down at it, just kind of judging the stone itself, this looks to have been some place that has been wrenched apart. While the stone is stable now, and it looks to have been, you probably guess 600,000 years ago that this was torn apart. You can tell this wasn't natural as a break in the ground, and thus any movement around here could still cause something, as the rock, even if it is settled in, wouldn't have been as it was before. Structurally, the damage is hard to tell the further down due just to the darkness as you look further. So
I wouldn't recommend it. You'd have to dig a really big tunnel for your party.
Yeah, or like just like running fucking like foreman calculations in my head, and it's like, never mind, tunneling's out.
Yeah, I would love to add another 2 months to our time.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to
Okay.
die, smartass?
I'm
Like,
gonna
that's the
walk through
options.
this
I'm hearing
place.
a lot
I
of
don't really-
complaints. I'm not hearing any solutions here.
All right,
yeah,
Dom.
the solution is to walk fucking through
Hey,
it. But
hey,
easy.
All right,
no
let's go
arguing
finish
on
it.
my
Dig
shoulders.
under
I
it
will
and
not
cause
be
the
getting
ground to
punched in the
collapse
middle of the
All right.
fight.
Dom, you asked for my input of how to get through.
Yes. Yes.
The person that might still be in there doesn't like to be disturbed. If we move through silently, don't speak, we might go through unkilled.
I can be quiet. I look at the rest of the party to see what everyone else has to say.
I can't
And
wait till
I-
you all look at Kaz and Ida in heavy ass armor, but go ahead.
And I am
Well,
willing to go first to test this theory.
Philo, I would not ask that of you, but if you are willing, it would probably be the smartest idea.
It's my job. So I kind of get off of Dom's leg and start walking quietly.
Yeah. I reach down and give you like a firm pat on the shoulder.
I feel like it's more a pat on the head. You'd have to, like
Oh
edge
yeah.
your shoulder.
Give me a move silently check, Tylo.
Yeah.
And remind me, are you a caster?
I am not a caster.
Okay.
You
I am
don't get
all-
advantage, but Dom does believe in you.
I'd say I am all physical levels.
Do you have any magic items on you?
Oh, uh-oh. Looks at the party.
I used all my boulders, so I don't have those anymore. I've traded most of my potions to Dom, so I don't have those
Boulder.
anymore.
Mhm.
None that aren't in a bag of holding. So there's
Okay.
just a bag of holding.
What's bag of holding? I think base for caster level is what, third?
I think it's like third. It's not very high.
You go ahead and roll your thing while I pull it up real quick.
Yeah, rolled a 38.
38. Nice. All right, let me see. Oh, it's ninth. Okay, perfect.
Just a single bag that I will abandon if I get swung at.
All right.
Mhm.
And then, so it's your move silently? Perfect. As you begin to take a few steps forward, give me a reflex save.
Yep.
Mm.
That's a nat 20 for a 33.
Nice. As you manage to pull your kind of lean forward just enough to get your waist out of the way, as a piece of the tree comes flying towards you, trying, as you realize, to aim for your bag of holding.
You know what? Dad can reimburse me. I unclip the bag.
Just dropping it on the ground?
I just unclip it and lurch forward and see if it still goes for the bag or if it goes for me.
Just rolling something in the background. You watch as the tree goes for the bag of holding. The bag can't succeed the grapple, so I won't roll it. And you watch as the bag is pulled and dropped as the flowers begin to swarm where the bag fell and begin to pull away from the edges of the field. You can hear the sounds of the bag being shredded and something else as if it's like almost sparking, as you see little bits of blue flashes kind of coming from where the bag is being now engulfed by these flowers.
Mm.
Suddenly, the party is looking at this as tunneling away sounds like a better idea, I think.
Hey,
I was
I'm
just-
looking at all my magical
I just like start breaking
items.
out the fucking pickaxes. Like, never mind.
As Tylo looks
it-
back, kind of sees Eider just drop off, picks out a pickaxe, and starts walking towards the wall. He starts feeling around on it. Good, Dom.
Yeah, we got a lot of magical stuff on it. So Dom sees that and is just kind of looking at the party. I'm not gonna say anything because Tyler's still out there, even though I'm not
Yes.
there. But I'm gonna look at the party and look at the back and look at the party and look at our stuff and just kind of
Actually,
convey with my eye.
What I'm
I
gonna
have-
do real quick, if you don't mind, is I'm gonna like go outside of the room back
Yeah.
into
Little cliffside
just so that I'm
entrance.
not in this area. Just
Mhm.
because if anything magical does happen or I do, I don't want to be zapped.
Or stabbed or grappled, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull out my map
Mhm.
and see if I can even just gleam any kind of passage.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a knowledge geography while you're looking at it. As the rest of the party watches Tylo make it to the fountain. Tylo, as you look at the fountain for a moment, it does begin to sprinkle what looks to be a thick blue liquid out of the top as you get closer.
Could I follow Kez out of the room?
Yeah.
And I will actually use a level 0 slot to cast No Direction so that I can tell him where north is currently.
Okay.
That way there can be no mistake there.
All right. Yeah. As you kind of help out with that, I'll give it a bonus for that. I'll give you a +2 on that, Kez.
If I don't have knowledge geography, can I just roll in?
It's just an int check at that point. Yep.
All right. Then that will be
With Ned's +2, that'll be a 20.
20. Okay. And then Tylo, give me a knowledge nature check real quick. With a 20, while Tylo does that though, as you look about the map, there is not a single alternative route. It looks as if this is a long cliffside on the map. No gemstones seem to pop up, nothing. It is just solid stone all down and up. Except for, as you realize, kind of moving the map around as best you can and looking over the cliffside. And I am looking at your guys' site. I'm going to give this to you just to be kind, because I assume you'd kind of be able to spot it given the low light vision. About 3 or 4 miles away, you can see what looks to be a rough bridge-like object in the distance, kind of spanning across the cliffside. But kind of noting that was one of the directions Tylo had planned to take you lot, but the area had been collapsed to get to. So otherwise, it is nothing but sheer rock cliff for as far as the eye can see. Kez. And then for Tylo, yes. Well, it thankfully is not death ore. It is cobalt melted into what looks to be a liquid of some sort, which is some you haven't really seen before, but you know what cobalt is as you kind of look at it and feel the heat coming off the fountain.
Oh, it's
Oh,
hot.
God.
I have a way to store it, but not if it's hot.
Oh yeah, it's boiling out.
Oh, it's just molten cobalt.
Yep. And as you look at the fountain kind of heating up, it begins to go from this kind of grown over with little mushrooms here and there that begin to incinerate as soon as the cobalt comes in contact with them. But the fountain begins to glow from this like musty brownish color to a bright gold and begins to like shimmer away the rust.
Okay. What I remember when I rolled at the end of last session, this used to be a bastion of giants to hold off
Correct.
things deeper down. So there's got to be some way to get through here safely. So I'm just kind of looking for anything out of place as I look around.
Oh,
Give me a search check. Yeah, no?
Okay.
I don't. Dom wouldn't know this, but I'm just saying this out loud, out of character, in case I'm correct. There were runes on the stones outside, right? Giant runes that match the runes on my belt. I'm wondering if there are like runes maybe in the garden room that maybe you can activate or read out loud or something. But again, Dom doesn't know the info. Tyler does. So
22. As you look down in the fountain, and as the base begins to fill with cobalt, you do see what it reads. I assume you speak Abyssal, but I've got to ask.
Oh.
Tyler.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
I thought you were asking Dom. I was
No.
like, that'd be weird if they. But...
No. I mean you, because you're the one looking at it. It
yeah, by
reads.
read it, I can't like verbally speak it.
Got you. Through the hammer of judgment, Thief the Holy of House Morin stands strong against all that go against.
Wait, did I just hear thief?
Correct.
You did.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And
How
the
does
Yeah.
hammer.
handling option sound?
Mm.
Sorry, said the hammer of justice stands against all.
Judgment.
What was the end?
The hammer of judgment.
Yeah. Okay.
Stands against all. Here, give me a second, because I freeballed my notes here.
This is gonna have all of the old players are like, hey, I recognize that name.
Oh, we Friday heard about Thief at like level 4, and we were freaked the fuck
Also,
out.
Morin. We're not gonna talk about the fact that Morin's in here also.
Yeah, Thief and Morin, what a dynamic
He's the
duo.
holy of House
Sorry,
yeah.
Morin.
Tyler,
Morin-
what'd you hear? Just to make sure I have this right, so I'm writing it all out for you.
Through the hammer of judgment, Thief the hammer stands against all.
Got you. Okay. Yo, go ahead. Sorry, you guys are good. I'm just gonna write this out real quick.
You know, Friday, Jakix told to our face about Uncle Thief, and I was sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, damn.
I get the similar talk from fucking Kaijin.
Yeah, guys, there's a problem if we don't go around, which is that Dom can't remove at least one of his magic items.
Oh,
So-
well, I mean, like, it's either like if it's not like we're gonna be able to come back and get our stuff, it's we have to take our items with us.
No,
And
the belt.
hopefully
I
not
can't
get
remove
snagged.
the belt. Yeah, so
Dom-
I think our best bet is probably throwing items to distract them and running.
So,
We
well,
can't
here's
sneak.
here's the problem: is like it's right now it's only the trees, but it can be potentially a lot more because I don't think the rest of the
Yeah.
garden is not.
It's also going to target the magic canister specifically.
Yeah.
So Kez and I are doomed.
There's also a bit of a higher order of issue, which is I don't. This thing is from the Clouded Age. They potentially have the ability to destroy artifacts. The problem is destroying an artifact will fucking kill everything nearby because they
Yeah.
explode like
Yeah.
a lot. And I have at least 3 technically.
There you go. There's the exact quote.
DM's nervous laugh says you just figured out what his plan is.
No, not in the slightest.
I've got to
You guys have yet to even scratch what I've got thrown together here. But that's mostly because one of your party members has fully forgotten something he was told, like, I don't know, 30 sessions ago. To be fair, that was long before the break as well.
Guys, I'm
Quick,
almost
somebody
positive
get an
it's me.
intelligence check.
Yeah.
Hey, just in case, I'm gonna throw it on my back because it's very likely I'm the one who forgot, and if not, I'm gonna be very happy. So can I roll intelligence to remember?
Yeah, can we all roll?
Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead, Kez. Go ahead and roll that intelligence check for me. So see if you remember anything.
Yep. Hey, nat 20.
Hey, Kez, you know you had like 13 holy items you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was like 13. Let me make sure. And you were
I think there's actually like 4.
Let me see.
At least, because you did list the amount that I'm looking for on the Mother's Belief.
Yeah, it might be. And I believe it straight up says on there, the Hammer of Judgment is one of them. I believe.
No.
Does it not? Because I know you've been told about this. Because this is the second time you've heard it. Because you were told about when you were last given your vision by the mother to go find it.
That vision also told me to go towards where was it? Surrounding the wishes
Clothing
of
Lands?
fulfilled. The 4 items have gone to prove the true champion, the mother, and each other. Yes. The back of the shield shows a simple design of 3 other locations. The next looks to be Dragon's Crown, but it doesn't say what the other locations look like.
Sorry. So yes, but I will mention a hammer of judgment is something you have been told about before. In session, I believe.
Gotcha.
I might be mistaken. Maybe I'm misremembering according to my notes here and wrote this a little ahead of time. But yep.
Because it's like, guys, actually, we should totally go inside.
It's like,
Looking
hey,
around the
actually.
room, is there
Do you still have the hammer from the
written in
old champion?
Druidic by chance?
Yeah.
And,
Give it a look.
wasn't that the one that he? No, that's the one you repaired. Yeah. And what was that, Ned? Also.
Is there anything in the garden room looking around that is maybe written in Druidic?
Give me a search check. And to Kez, as you hold up your hammer, I will let
Well,
you.
it's not my hammer. It's the champion's warhammer that I'm not using because I'm still using the venomous skullcracker.
Oh, that's right.
Because I still have the champ.
Gotcha.
Was it Mitra? Was that her name? I can't remember.
Mithra, yeah.
Mithra. Because I still am carrying Mithra's warhammer plate. I even have her plate mail, and I even have her little like tiara crown.
Yeah. I will confirm as you look at her item, it is not the holy artifact that it is an artifact, but it is not one of the original artifacts from the Cloud Age, like the one you carry now. Well, that rather melded into your item, I guess would be the more appropriate word.
Oh yeah, the other artifact I had melded in with my shield.
Yeah. Your shield, because your shield melded with the first shield that you found. Yes. So, for reference, as you recognize the Hammer of Judgment, looking down at your shield, you do see now the depiction of the Hammer of Judgment. However, as you look at it, it does show a depiction of some sort of demonic creature standing between you and it.
Now, this is either that someone is going to stop me from getting that hammer, or this person was a awesome worshiper of the mother, and they're going to be like, "Oh, the next champion's here. Here, this must be the." That's me really wishfully thinking.
I was about to say, you remember what our party
Dom
name
gives
is, right?
Kez a look.
Right.
We're the Fortunate Sons, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry, they're the next town over.
The Lucky Bastards.
Exactly.
They're down the street.
The clan of fortuitous individuals.
No,
that's
they
the
died
dwarf.
in battle.
Oh shit.
So should I do my Hail Mary or?
One sec, because Ned did roll for something, so give it a sec. I was just typing out. I was gonna say it, but I was like, all right.
And that's Lev.
Oh.
Yeah. Do I go for it, or do you have an idea?
Oh, me? My plan is to not interface with this shit unless somebody else has a different idea. I'm much more. This sounds like there is some story stuff here for other people, and I have no intention of like cock blocking that. But also,
I'm gonna be real. Plan will either kill me or get us through. I don't think there's a middle ground.
Well, if you die, it's not a great outcome for us either.
Kez has a map.
I'm more worried about what happens
So,
when we go back to Lord Zephyr.
Ned,
But I
what
do
you
like-
read in Druidic, as the fountain begins to glow and the outside begins to reveal a ore vine, kind of that seems to glitter from the cobalt, almost as if the cobalt's refreshing the vine itself. We see these little berries of beautiful, glimmering, glowing metal. It's a mix of platinum, cobalt, and something else as you kind of stare at it. But you do see the symbols in Druidic read: "For those who wish rebirth, choose not to stand upon the flowers of evil. Instead, guide yourself through purification or cunning, and let those unchosen fall before me."
It sounds like a blood sacrifice is involved.
Purification sounds like we're gonna get baptized in molten cobalt.
I
Well,
would
it's more let those
read
unchosen
that to
fall
the
before me.
party.
Oh.
Okay, as you kind of read that out loud and like obey and Jotun or Giant for the party.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do
Uh,
mention the bit about the blood it sounds an awful lot like a blood sacrifice.
Yeah.
I mean, if this area does have a connection to Ella Ugbo, as this is one of the resting places of her items, I don't know. Maybe not. But then again, there is a lich here, so
Can I roll like either a history or religion for like, because we encountered like the followers of Lithatar and stuff, and they were like basically undead like druids, right?
Yep.
Was this anything like, would the rebirth stuff sound familiar to anything like that? Like that Dom's heard?
It does sound well. Unfortunately, not to Dom because Dom wasn't there for that session and had their own vision quest on episode 23.5.
Damn it, guys! I'm on the right track. Someone do something.
Eider and Kez would know exactly why rebirth sounds familiar, and I hope Ned remembers why it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I do kind of like.
I think I know why.
Because it me.
doesn't that have to do with like your old druid grove or something?
Yeah, well, his old past and future one, because there's the quasi evil druid grove that seems to be resurrecting potentially, that has the symbol of rebirth. That's also the symbol of rage, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
For it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what purification means in this regard.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I do my best to tactfully ask Ned in a way that doesn't involve him having to divulge druid secrets. Because I'm technically asking about the fucking
you could
symbol,
just
but I
say, why does the symbol on your stick match the symbol on the fucking faucet? I mean, that's kind of, or on the fountain.
I don't know if I could see it, to be honest.
That's true. Druidic is very much like in the shape of plants and stuff, so it would be, unless you know what you're looking for, I would agree you wouldn't see it.
He did read it out loud.
Do I know why?
So...
But he did read it out loud, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I ask, is the symbol the same as like the rebirth one? Because like we've seen that one has caused like some weird stuff.
Correct. Ned, yes, this is the same as the quest that you seem to be on with your little tree plant that you've been carrying. Shrub Lee, I think is what you called him.
Spruce Lee.
Spruce Lee, that's what it was.
Hey, Ned, maybe maybe some of the dirt here might be good for your tree.
Yeah, go into your little mind palace real fast and check out which part of the Spruce Lee, quest package is this.
Quest package. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we got something here for a little bit of for everyone except for Ida, because I don't have a storyline anymore.
I make my own story with blackjack and hookers.
I forge my own path.
This hurts.
Literally.
Yes, Ida is in fact build roads. He forges his own path.
God damn it. Alright, so what's the plan as you kind of start to put the information together here?
Let's see if Ned has any.
Yeah, we were waiting for Ned to check if like his secret list of stuff that he's gonna do for Spruce Lee, if it matches up.
Oh, okay. I think your secret list, and let me double check, was to Life of the Cold Blue Death Rocks, what looks like Dryden dust, like dark dirt. The plant looks to have once been strong, but now, yeah. Yes, you are looking for, I think you were already told that you were looking for dirt specifically from Moors, is what you put together. And then, like, you were looking for red rocks, as you called them. Because they were promised to you by upon the completion of this quest by Lord Zebril, if I remember correctly.
Just keep them away from Eider.
Yeah. I think he's going through the rest of his notes. So.
Maybe there are rocks here?
This is why Friday is my favorite party. God damn it! Walking away for a minute. I'll be back.
I appreciate the love. We try our best.
Go.
Mm. DM's going through it.
Royce is like, these fucking idiots.
Yeah, I love that.
That's-
I need more weed.
For a reason Dom can't describe, he feels the urge to shed a single tear.
No, Ned. As you look about, Ned, as you think about it for a second, give me an intelligence check. We'll call it. Let's see. I'll help you put some pieces together.
5.
You got a 5? Is that what you said?
I got a 5. Yeah.
Oh God. Well, Ned, you don't even have to act it, man. This is just you and your roles. Rebirth on the fountain, rebirth on the plant, rebirth on the staff. Nah, it couldn't be connected.
I just look at Eider and shrug.
Are you sure?
The only thing I will give you guys is last session, for those who don't recall, one of you, and I know they said it out loud, so I don't know if it was Kez or Ned, mentioned that there was a battle that they had noticed had taken place here prior, and had found like some old, like ancient bits of like gear that turned into dust as they messed with it. I think it was specifically Kez.
No, I looked at words.
That might have been Ned. But regardless, yeah. So, when that just with that kind of mentioned, the fortress being ancient as it is, it could be part of the Druid of Rebirth, or Druid Grove of Rebirth. It could be just a member here, as you guys kind of think about it, either.
Let me ask, am I sure? Can Ned do one of those? He puts his hand on his temple and he tries to think harder.
Yes.
Like Patrick.
I just lightly smack him upside the back of the head, see if it jars anything.
No abusing your teammates. Come on now.
I'm just seeing if it knocks any ideas loose.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Well,
sometimes the salt helps.
Ned, as you start to think about it, this might be a fortress that was built by the Druid Grove, and they may have left a very prominent member here that could lead you to information about what the Grove was actually about, and to help you decide if you actually want to help them, or if you'd rather destroy them, or just not care at all.
So Ned should lead the way, right?
I didn't say that. I said he just gets the idea of like this place is going to have information he's looking for.
Well, maybe the Druid Lich will think him charming. Like so many have done before.
I doubt that.
You heard him. He doubts it.
I don't know. I feel like you've wooed some of the past, people.
Hey, Tyler. While they're talking, give me another move silently check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what Tyler was doing during this.
He's still standing there.
I'm so gonna die.
Yeah, the Cobalt Fountain's still flowing as he's kind of standing there watching it, listening to you guys talk back there. I'm just kind of as Kez was responding.
30.
30. Okay. Hey Tyler, give me a reflex save.
Oh my god, Tyler, get out of there.
Tyler, run!
Kez mid-conversation sees the thing come slamming into the dirt. Turn conversation done.
27.
27. Let's see if you beat me.
Is he the Legend 27?
No, I'm fucked.
No, Tyler, you are taking. Sorry, that should have been with a plus 15. Because of the fact of what this is. So that would have been 21. My apologies. Is that still hit?
I was about to say, it's like, what the fuck?
Is that still
okay? I'm
Mm-hmm.
alright.
You alright? As You managed to jump just quickly out of the way, managing to avoid the slam of the tree from the far court as the bag of holding, as you look over, is now completely gone. The items that were in it completely, those that were magical, devoured. Those that weren't are left laying there as the flowers begin to return to their spots.
Hmm.
I think we do just have to kind of distract them and run through.
Hey, Tylo, guess
They-
what? I've got a second tree.
No,
Well,
Dilo.
I have to ask about something because of what you ate, bud.
Oh?
You ate all of my alcohol, buddy. Those were all magical.
Oh shit! Well, that the flowers did, not the tree.
Drunk.
And
Voldemort.
one of them, as you told me in flavor, when drank in large quantities, can become a gas that fills an area, and that's the knockout booze.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me know check something for template. Am I affected by gases?
Oh, no.
I have no fucking idea, but this place is gassing out.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
I'm immune to. Well, what's the effect actually? Hold up. What's the alcohol?
This is the Glittering Night. As you told me when you told me to take this, anything that drinks it just instantly passes out. Instantly passes.
Where is here? Let me find.
Oh god, you got the
this.
Cosby alcohol.
I can't attest it worked on Dom.
Yeah. I did Dawn like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Goes
Yeah.
out.
I will say I don't have my notes for it. Glitter Night. I'm not familiar off the top of my head.
You started rattling alcohols in chat when I was making Tylo, and I started adding them to my sheet.
Oh, bro, I just did a random D&D generator of alcohols.
Yeah, you told me it was
Okay.
from the drow, and seemingly nothing that's ever drank in it has been able to stay awake.
Oh, it was a that's a poison, I think, from like the exotic poisons or something. Yeah, I just
Probably.
Yeah. All right,
I just haven't.
The good news is nothing in here is affected by sleep effects, and cannot be put unconscious. As the entire room begins to gas. However, I do need you to make a save, if I remember. Now I need to find my poisons.
I cannot be forced to sleep.
Oh, that's right, because you're a drow. I forgot about that. Yep.
I
fucking
am
elf.
indeed a kind of elf. I cannot be put to sleep.
Elf boy. Yeah, that's right. See, Dom is the only one technically that hasn't stated to have moved. Dom, give me a con or a fortitude save, please.
Is Ider still on top of Dom?
No, Ider
Yeah, I was gonna
confirmed that he jumped down because he was looking around the area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I missed that.
yeah,
Oh,
because I made a
Tom's
joke
great.
about him
Wonderful.
because he wanted to get down to go check out the wall. So
Actually, let me check something real quick before we roll that. This is a poison, you said?
correct. This is a poison effect. It is technically all alcohol is poison effects for reference.
Okay, yeah. That was so. This doesn't count as School of Enchantment. Still, I'll never
Correct.
get that bonus for anything ever.
Yep. No, it sucks, but that's how life be.
Cautious. Okay, so cautious combatant only means I never get poisoned when applying poison to a weapon. Damn. All right, guys. If I go down, don't let my body go near the pedals because the belt is stuck on me and they will eat me alive. Also, I have all of our money and
Well-
items on my bag of holdings. So
Oh, you will
just a thing to
explode
consider
like a
before you
pinata.
leave me to die. Before you leave me to die.
Dom's our goody
Oh.
pinata. It is gonna be Rollman losing his items all over again. I'm gonna be more tortured than you are.
Oh,
do
God, I
not
don't.
worry, Dom. I have my own reserve of cash, but I will still save you.
Dude, good knew about the cash.
I more meant the items and all of the monster parts Ida needs to craft. But you know what? That's good, buddy. I'm glad you've got my back. I'm glad you.
Let's see
Oh,
what
I
you
would
can do.
I
to
would
make
save
sure.
you even if I didn't have money because we're good pals.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
25.
Okay, 25. 25. I could have gone higher. Could have gotten
Good
way
news.
worse.
You beat DC, I believe.
Oh,
Because the highest DCs I have, yes, okay, that definitely beats my DC for my alcohol. All right, you do stay conscious.
could go for a nap right now.
As you
Yes,
feel,
Tom
as
just
you
gets a little
breathe
drowsy.
in this kind of almost sour alcohol scent, as one of the flowers begins to continuously belch, little bubbles kind of echoing up from the flowers itself. As it does so, I'm gonna roll a concentration check, because technically, if I have to go by rules as written, actually, it's everything has to. So 1, 2,
Oh, man.
3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are gonna be in for a fucking eye of horror here if this goes bad.
Well, I'm glad that I'm outside.
Hey, if this knocks everything asleep, including maybe
not.
the lich who lives here, we won't be disrupted.
They're
you
all
know, by putting everything to
dumb.
bed.
Yeah,
It's
it's more
just you,
of the
Dom.
waking something up.
True. Also can confirm, as I didn't roll low enough, everything does manage to keep its current appearance as the beautiful flower garden.
Love to hear that.
But Dom, as you breathe this in, seeing Tylo kind of standing in the middle of this thick purple fog that's kind of developing as the bubbles pop from the flowers.
I'm gonna run back. I'm not confident to keep dodging like that. I had to
Alright.
really
Yeah,
high.
no,
Give
Tyler.
me
get
another
back here.
reflex save. Let's see if you can beat my attack. It'd be 2 at this point because now you're
How
running.
far away is Tylo?
It'll only
nat
take him.
20.
It will literally only take him 1 round to run. That's why he's only on those
Okay.
ones. Nat 20. Okay. Well.
For 30.
Shit. Okay. Well, those both miss you as you easily, nimbly dodge over the 2 spikes coming flying at you from the large, bright white trees. As you manage to get across the doorway where the doors perfectly sit, and as you do, the garden seems to calm back down.
I'm gonna note now that I'm near them. I have no sword because my sword was magical. I do not have my hat anymore. My arms are covering my forehead because my hat was magical. And I only have a backpack left of things.
Seeing Tylo dodge in terror, can I just try to yell out in Druidic? Can be like, "Are you able to hear me?"
Oh my god! Don't yell.
I'm still on the other side of the doorway. I'm not in.
No,
the
yeah, I
room.
got you. I got you. Nothing comes back.
Okay.
Moment later, almost dead silence. A few seconds go by, and you hear back in Druidic, perfectly in Ned's voice, echoing from far deeper inside whatever this is, the stronghold in front of you is, exactly as Ned. Can you hear me?
Man, I swear to God.
I just like look at Dom and Kez and I'm like, yeah,
Why'd
I don't
you
like that.
Why'd you yell in the Underdark?
Yeah, and the
Well, I was trying to. I was gonna. Hey, don't eat our friend and let us through. We don't want to fight you.
we were just told this druid lich doesn't like being disrupted. I
You
think maybe
hear
yelling.
it shouts
But
back
he is
again,
also part of my family, supposedly.
sounding
Go.
exactly like Ned. Can't eat your friend.
Answer it, Ned.
What?
Say no.
No,
Can eat your friend?
no, do not.
Do not. Goes awkwardly silent once more.
Yeah,
will-
Dom is just watching the
I like
scene.
panic and I like look over at Dom and Kez and I'm like, do we have any food?
I have so many monster parts inside of this bag. We have hundreds of pounds of meat. I don't
we can
think they're
give you
hungry
some
for
monster
food.
parts.
I think they're hungry for magic.
Give monster parts?
Hey,
If you let us live.
Let you live.
maybe don't attack us.
Don't attack us?
Attack us?
No, do not.
Do not let you live.
Full sentences.
Allow
Ned.
us safe passage and we will give you monster parts.
Monster parts.
DM, can
Now
I
we're
roll
getting somewhere.
for
Yeah.
low int mimic? I can speak.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a. Wait. You're trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, give me either a knowledge, nature, or a survival check.
Can Dom roll like a sense motive to determine if this
Sure.
thing is fucking with Ned or if this thing is just also like if this thing is not smart? Like, does this
Yeah.
seem like an intelligent creature or just something that's parroting back at him?
Sure.
28 for nature.
28.
Okay, I'm rolling right now.
I'm about to
Yeah.
commit suicide by opening this Gorgon bag.
No,
Stop trying to open the demon bag, bro.
don't give them the bag. Oh, and that
Yeah.
one.
That's one.
Nobody
This-
will win when I'm done with this place.
Dom is
There's too
so
much
taken
Ned
aback by
happening.
Kez looking at the scary bag that not even at all
No.
paying attention.
Keznanok.
Tylo, as you
What
think
else
back,
looking?
there is a rare kind of mimic. They're very, very rare, and usually only seen where there's a high concentration of undead mages, or dead mages that were once living in the area. They're called arcane blood mimics. Basically, they're like mimics with slightly higher intelligence, not necessarily meaning they speak better, to be very clear. That is based on what they've heard, as they only mimic what they've heard. And as far as it goes, while they aren't intelligent enough to train and have converse with as if a magical beast, their arcane blood and mimicry is more designed of an ooze, which will ultimately, like a snake, still try to eat you. They're not very large due to this, and they can only mimic usually people and voices or books, kind of limiting their disguising ability, or magic items, specifically giving off a magical aura of whatever they've eaten previously. Beyond that, they are slightly sentient and commonly found at the horde of a large colony of mimics, because they will typically act as a distraction or ambush for unwilling or unfortunate passers-by. They feed on the arcane casters typically, and the divine and magic items more often. Beyond that, they're often found, like I said, in the tombs of very powerful casters.
So we do know that even if they are not magical, they'll still attack people, as they attack Tylo even after dropping all their items off.
So about that.
Or are you have an inherent magical thing stuck in you?
My hat of disguise is gone. My hat of disguise.
All right. What do you look like?
I-
What are we dealing with?
I am covered in red and black tattoos, and I have demon horns.
Ah,
Oh, you too, buddy?
I
Uh,
looks at
first
you.
time.
Yeah, I will be honest with this party. That's fair. Yeah.
When he realizes he doesn't have his hat, he begins cowering away from the party.
Hey, man. What's
Tylo.
going on, buddy?
Tyler, look at us. Do you think we're going to judge you?
As Ida kind of like points his hands up at Dom.
Yeah,
I was
can
more
say,
going to
can
gesture to
Dom
Ned,
kind
who's
of-
like a full like sentient mutant at this point.
Well, can Dom like kind of kneel down, since I think Tyler was kind of near him, and like just show off his graphs as just as sign of like what he looks like now?
Yeah, give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, I would say do I get any kind of advantage for having spent time with Tylo in my downtime? Looks at Justin.
There is. It's called. There are lower DCs depending on.
Okay,
because he's
cool.
considered.
Well,
I would say
friendly.
we hung out a bit.
I would say I'm cowering and not running at full speed away from you, like I would be.
Yeah, exactly.
He's considered friendly,
hey.
I would say, or almost helpful to your party. So.
I did just try to potentially kill myself to test a theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But this is just reassurance, you know.
Roughly, yeah. Overall, as you kind of lean down to Tylo and begin showing off the points of like the sewn marks, the clear stitch design on, and the cuts and where flesh has been removed, Tylo, it comes off almost helpful in the kindness, as Dom tries to really show you, even where his normal arm is, you see the kind of pretty scale glimmering of the slight scales that kind of appear on her or on his shoulder. God, I haven't gotten over the Princess Kez, and ever since then, it's been Princess Kez and Dom. So I'm like, oh my, I can't get that out of my mind. So like, no,
You're being involuntarily shipped.
it's slightly.
No.
No, not as a pairing. It's just like this is my mind keep doing it. I do it to Kez all the time. I have to stop myself. No.
Yep.
Dom, as you or as you kind of point these out, you trying your best to be as polite and kind as you can. Tylo, you feel a slight kinship almost with Dom from what you're shown.
Look,
Yeah.
I would never judge you by what you are or what you've had to become to survive. I know for most, they base everything on appearance. Their morality, good and bad, all at a glance. You have done nothing to betray us, and you've served us and risked your life for us. I don't care what you are, what you look like. And when we get back, higher up to the surface, we can help you disguise yourself again.
Okay. Tylo takes a deep breath and kind of shakes his head to center himself and goes, "The thing talking doesn't know what it's saying. It's mimicking your friend to bait you in. It's related to, well, it's the same species as, what do the above dwellers call it? A city of gold. It just enough intelligence to talk, not enough to know what it's saying."
I had a suspicion.
Me too.
But it is good to know, thank you. Is there any weaknesses these creatures have that is known?
I assume it'd be the same as any other mimic. These ones disguise as magic items, so I really wouldn't touch any magic items. I'd keep an eye on yours because it could try to replace one.
So they eat magic items, they suck the magic, whether it is arcane or divine, out of someone. And even if that's all said and done, they'll still go after anyone, even if they're on that designated path.
Yeah, they just have a preferred feeding list that they go through in order.
I will also confirm, just as a slight note, with Tylo, if there is one of these creatures, there's also most likely mimics aren't a wasteful like any ooze. As Eider's player knows very kind of understands where I'm going with this from the old D&D books. If there is an arcane mimic that feeds on only the arcane energies and the divine magics, basically, of the individual, there are probably mimics somewhere deeper in here that devour the entire body and will replace replace themselves with it or feed it. So
I'm gonna get to Tylo's thought is there's probably a whole horde of various mimic types in here that'll eat anything.
Yep, it's like a hive, if you will.
So not only are the trees dangerous, there's probably a whole hive of mimics in there of varying types.
There's an inscription on the fountain as though there's some way to make us safe passage, but I don't understand what the purification means.
Listen, I'm at the point where it feels like we have to literally walk up with nothing for the proverbial rebirth or purification. Or we just don't do it, and then I'm going to be sad.
Hearing purification, and I saw the molten cobalt fountain. Can I try to put two and two together?
Sure.
Of what that means.
Go for a bath?
Go for it. Go give me an intelligence check.
Dom looks at Kez and just like gestures to his belt and is like, I could not give up everything even if I was willing to. This is stuck to me. The second I enter this room, the trees will sense my magic, the flowers will descend upon me. I will either have to be left behind or find another way around.
I will also note, as you look up, you also do see there is a slight painting on the ceiling. So I forgot someone asked me about that last time at the end. However, it is worn out and seems to be covered in rather large red stalactites that seem to kind of almost coat it in like this thick red liquid that has hardened.
Hey, look, there's your red rocks, Ned.
Yeah, I was about to say, red rocks?
Not the red that you're hoping for. More like a fire red than a deep like orangish crimson.
But they're not like. Are they dripping or are they not dripping?
They are not dripping currently. There is no water leaking down from them. But as you look up at them, they look to be almost like gelatinous or gelatin made solid. As you kind of look at it, it has a central core of this like coloration and an outer core that's turned into a shell. And to
Are they red
Tyler,
ochre?
It's
No.
a uvula.
far worse.
Is this house a girl?
It's clearly
Oh my god.
Monster House bastard.
I love
20
that house reference.
That house needed a 9/11 situation. God damn it, Tylo, as you look at the Cobalt fountain and look back at the party, and then look back at the Cobalt fountain and look back at the party, two things come to mind. One, quickly splashing the Cobalt onto the Mimic flowers to watch them all run away and cower from the molten Cobalt, because as you'd assume, that would probably burn and hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which does kind of pass your mind as like a backup plan, if nothing else, as you start thinking about burning
Yeah.
this
I
place
will
down.
coat myself in cobalt and hug the enemy, I swear.
Hey, do you think having fire immunity would help me touching
Yes.
the cobalt?
Yes, actually, I think it's if you have above 10, you can dip your hand into molten metal. Depending on the molten metal.
Wait,
with-
says-
It's not like
yeah,
adamantine or something like that, be specific, but like iron, for
Oh,
example.
I lost
What?
this arm once. I could lose it again.
Oh man, so
Oh.
I could theoretically
Now-
baptize myself
But-
in molten
Yes.
cobalt.
I will say, it's cobalt. Once it cools, it'll start emanating cold instead of heat.
It will, and you will freeze solid, buddy. Because it cools quickly.
It is a
God damn it.
magical, like ice metal.
It is, yeah. Which is even scarier that it's molten right now and hot. Because it's noted to go through a cold freezing because it's the opposite of adamantine, basically.
Gotcha.
Dumb
Yes.
question: are these fucking mimics immune to mind affecting bullshit based off what we know of them?
Assumedly, most things you'd guess either at this point on this island are, given the fact of most things being psionic above ground. However, I mean, you haven't seen, none of you have used any psionic effects, and besides several threat or warning never to come here, there isn't any reason to imply that they do.
Well, because I'm wondering, because a lot of the things were psychic in nature because of Zebral's experimenting.
Correct.
So I'm curious if this place has gone untouched, if there is.
That is a good question. Do you have any psionic abilities?
No.
I lost
Uh,
mine with the arm.
To answer your question though, Tylo, you're pretty sure that bathing yourself in cobalt would not be the answer to this. This could be a literal purification, or it could be implying that those who are lazy will just throw their magic items to be basically let them through, and those who are cunning and capable are the ones that are going to be chosen, because it's very unusual to use the word cunning in a labyrinth trap, if you will, I guess.
So the answer is to go.
Oh,
The answer is
Tylo-
to think of a way to not have to give up your magic items.
So we
They
could
eat
summon
things.
more of the, because summons are inherently magical.
Correct.
We could send
could
out
I
a couple
dispel magic?
summons. You can't. So, assumedly, these are probably supernatural abilities that they're using. You can't
Yeah.
dispel a supernatural ability.
Hey, who knows? They like arcane stuff. Maybe they are arcane in nature.
Either is correct.
Yeah, having summons or using some kind of bait to draw them far enough away from the path that we could sneak through is probably the option.
Now, the other option, which I don't like at all because I can't really replicate it and it has a much more finite duration, is in theory, I could step back, create a fuck massive like cloud of spellfire, and then just like bap at it because it's just pure goddamn magic and an ongoing effect. But I don't like that because I think they're eating it and becoming stronger. I don't like
yeah,
the
I think them
ramifications.
consuming it. We want to feed them bad calories.
Yeah, because the summons disappear whenever they're killed. They're gone.
Yeah. See, if we could have lured some of those elementals in here, they would have
Oh yeah, absolutely.
been good bait, but we couldn't tame any of them in time.
Actually, well, I guess I was about to say, oh, just throw an elemental core in there, but that's kind of defeats the purpose.
Yep.
Of what we're trying to do here. Let's see. What can I cook up?
Well, Ned
I'm
can,
looking at.
if Ned has any
too.
spell slots left, summon Nature's Ally is something that druids can always default to with any slot level.
Mm-hmm.
Now the better question is, how far across is this courtyard?
In total, it is about 100 feet.
Okay, so we could do like try and distract them, and then full pell-mell sprint across to try and get through the door. Only problem is the door seems to be closed, and I don't think
It
we've tried
is.
to open it yet.
No, you have not.
Mhm.
And although I
So-
will say that while it is made of air quotes glass, the glass is just our gemstones that have been kind of like placed in different sizings and settings. So a little bit more of a sturdier door
Yeah.
in this situation. You can't just walk up. Although I was saying that given your guys' attack bonus attack, you might be able to smash it. It's not glass.
Yeah.
You see for reference.
Although that might piss off whoever lives here if we definitely
Yes,
break
I'm
it.
just pointing that out because, as any D&D player
Mhm.
remembers, when you can't get the door riddle figured out, you just go through the door.
Yep. Well, part of me does like because I've got way longer range than can be detected by this fucking place. I think I'm partially tempted to like stand way the fuck far back and just hit the door with like the tiniest bit of spellfire to make sure it's not a fucking mimic.
Could throw Tylo through again.
Poor Tylo.
So actually, quick question: when did Tylo start getting attacked? Like from like
Immediately?
based on the map.
Immediately. As soon as you walked in the room, he chucked
Yeah.
his bag of holding, and that seemed to stop them for a moment until it was pulled back. Then that was dropped. They seemed to not attack him until he got to the fountain, which gave him about 50 feet, basically, of range until the creature started attacking him again. I was being generous,
Hopefully,
and I called the long talking session. We'll call that a round. So, roughly about 1 round of distraction is what it seemed to take for them to tear apart a bag of holding.
It's a smaller magic item, though.
It is, because it is a bag of holding for Tylo's size, so I assume it'd be the normal one, which is, I assume...
If we just have a
small
giant magic item that we really don't care about, that we could throw like a stick. We have a cursed
No,
great
Kez.
axe in our loot still.
Kez,
Oh,
don't
hell
do it.
no.
Kez, don't throw the Gorgon bag.
So what I'm considering is mimics are pretty low intelligence because they have to sit in a single spot for fucking years at a time to consume calories.
As Einar
like,
points to the
"Hey,
flowers, not
mimic."
moving past the bush line there, just sitting there as you're watching them.
Hey
Yeah.
Ned, do you think you could convince the mimics to start eating each other? Because each other, they're all magical.
The problem is that they use acid to do it, and they're assuredly immune to that
See,
shit.
so exactly, they'll be locked in eternal combat and
So-
unable to attack us.
If you see a mimic eat another mimic, you should run because that's a cannibal mimic, and those things are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's the Golden City,
Yeah.
buddy.
This is Tylo speaking.
Yeah.
oof.
Hey, listen, I have no idea how we're gonna get this. I'm spitballing here.
Just I have no way to summon any summons. The best Dom could do is throw magic items or maybe shoot Splinter Shard, but it immediately returns to my sling.
Hey,
so-
DM, real fast, can I go grab a few of our coins, imbue them with magic real fast with some slapdash casting, and just throw them at the mimics?
You want to you'll have to roll spellcraft. If you roll above a 10, you have a chance of the mimics reacting, and then
My ro-
throwing their
my
pedal
bonus
dance
is
at you.
My bonus is infinitely higher than.
Oh,
a
it's
10.
not. It's
I
not
meant-
your bonus. It doesn't matter. It's just going to be that'll be a bonus on the effect if it goes off like you want and how strong it is. But if you roll on the d20 above a 10, it's going to get to their attention.
Oh,
so-
I was just I was gonna duck outside of the fortress where
Yeah.
the petals aren't reaching.
But you saw them pedal dance when the doors opened and the air elementals were up. And then when your magic was going off. So just something to kind of take in concern.
Okay, so I'm disqualifying myself from doing anything because it's just not gonna fucking work.
Mhm.
I mean,
Like,
you could.
Cast City
It's just,
magic is gonna
I'm
shit
letting
me.
you know what happened last time, or I'm reminding you here.
So can we assume
I mean, like, out of, like, not in character, but can we assume that, like, the save, like, the reflex save we need is, like, roughly above a 20?
That's what Tyler was rolling earlier. Well, actually, the reflex
Yeah.
save is above whatever they're swinging at you, which they have a plus 15 to hit.
I still feel like out of character, there's some connection, like something either you or Ned can do because of the Grove of Rebirth stuff and the Ella Ugbo stuff. Like, there's definitely some piece to this
Well, the
purification
thing is,
puzzle we're missing.
if this is Lithatara like stuff, then I'm absolutely the wrong person to do anything. Like, my item may be in
So
there,
is Ned.
or at least
Maybe-
Ella Ugbo's.
Maybe
So
a religion check to see what Illithatara's purification rituals would be for that cult.
Sure. How
Yeah,
about
we-
just a
we
knowledge
can-
religion for any purification rituals you know?
Yeah,
Religiously,
yeah, I
cast
mean,
at
I
that
have
point.
some of Ella Ugbo's holy water we could yeet at them.
Listen, if someone's got a lot of Ella Ugbo holy water, I'm your guy.
Do you?
I have, oh my god, I have so
Oh, have
much.
you been making
How
some
many
in
do
here?
you have?
So,
Well,
You can
I
make it,
have a whole
technically.
bunch just like left over, and I
Oh,
can
that's
make
right.
it. Let's see. I did disperse it, but I have like 72 pounds of powdered silver to like make
Forgot
just
about that.
so much holy water. I have.
You are a werewolf's worst nightmare.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
Friend
dude.
Dead.
Oh yeah. Listen, guys. I'm very much anti-undead. I have 2 liters of holy water with an additional 3 clay vials of holy water, so I've got a decent amount.
Give me
Staying hydrated.
But I
Oh, yeah,
will
give me
roll
your
that
knowledge
knowledge
religion.
religion.
see what you got.
Yeah. I feel like us just running through is an option, but I feel like there's some answer we're clearly missing here, and the only 2 connections are the Hammer of Judgment and the Rebirth stuff.
I'm saying,
23.
just saying, send out Wooperoth. Clearly, it's a Pokemon battle that needs to happen. These are just Bellsprout trying to kill you.
One
Yeah,
child
absolutely.
versus 20 million
Oh my God.
arcane blood mimics.
Come on, Royce. They're all dittos, obviously.
Clearly. That's right. Yeah, they're all going to turn into Tylo. It'll be great. No, so 21.
23.
23. There are 3 purification rituals that are common practice amongst the gods. One is amongst Ella Ugbo. One is amongst a long ago god known as the Quaking Storm. And the third was one for those who were dragon worshippers. It was a cult that's long been forgotten. Although your party has had enough experience with it to remember the name of those who worship Cataclysm or the destruction of all. Well, the destruction of all believes in purification through flame. Simple, walking through fire as a proof of your zealotry is one of their most common tests. The hotter the flame, the more zealous you are. Makes it really easy for red dragons. Not so easy for blue. But or white. But in this case, Ella Ugbo's purification routine is commonly known to strip all of one's personal belongings and to be that as you were when you were born and that what you will be when you die, which means to have nothing and to be nothing, which means, yes, you walk through basically a room naked, and that's pretty much usually it. There's not much more to it. There isn't like burnings or flames. It's just the expectation of putting yourself in danger in those few moments. And then, of course...
Well, guys, oh yeah, keep going.
Okay, alright. And the last one, as I mentioned, is one in which you bathe yourself in complete metal and basically continue to walk through as a proof of strength.
Well, I think
do that
probably
one.
that one. Because they explicitly say purification or cunning, and I feel like dropping all of our magic items defeats the cunning part.
Well, throwing the magic items is what they were against. Is what we.
Mm-hmm. Also, I feel like fire immunity means us, at least those with it, touching the molten metal and doing stuff with that is way easier than running through naked.
What?
I will say, to Kez's role, the whole coating himself in metal is a very rough translation, to be very clear. It could translate as coating oneself in hot metal or heated metal, or it could also translate as being electrocuted into ash. There is a very slight variation in the terminology, and Kez is not exactly a proficient individual in the old scripts.
Tylo told
Well-
us the liquid in the metal, right? Can our
Cobalt?
your party leader dwarf give us any insights into what happens if we coat ourselves with this?
Well, I mean,
Well,
he's
I'm
worked with it
assuming-
enough to know that it would freeze you solid.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, we're fire giants.
I have a way around it technically that I was using on all the fucking air elementals. Can partially transmute you into iron.
Transmute us into iron and let us walk through. I mean,
Metal Mario mode activate.
I mean, basically, it's like, hey, if coating yourself in the metal works, then being metal has got to a certain extent. Granted, with how much fucking metal is surrounding me, if I don't qualify with that, there's nothing I can do more than this. I can't get more metal on me than this.
mm-hmm.
This is the thickest armor that exists as far as the base D&D.
So we for sure don't stand upon the flowers, purification or cunning. It's druidic, so it's not
Hold on. Is it purification
Dang.
or purification
or cunning. So there's like presumably two options. And it says, "Let those unchosen fall before me." I'm trying to figure out if that is referring still to thief, or if because it's in druid and not abyssal, if this
So-
refers to a different.
This is
That might
something
just
Confirm.
refer to
confirm.
just if you fail, you die.
Let me confirm
Mhm.
this as the DM because one Eider doesn't have this election whatever. So Kez, Ned, and Dom understand due to the shift in the timeline because Thief was killed in the timeline you a lot are familiar with. His existence to become a Beyond God is no longer a thing. The
Oh, yeah.
Morans have named multiple members of their family and have noted multiple members of their family as Thief. So this is a common name amongst the clan, which just for your own reference as or as characters, you would have already seen these names in the world book, basically of World Silencia, because they have been noted.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just trying to figure out if the two inscriptions are connected or just both written on the fountain.
no, I got you. I just wanted to make sure to clarify because I didn't want you thinking
Yeah.
immediately it was like the same dude each time. This guy is clearly a different thief than the one you're familiar with.
Yeah, for sure. I think our best bet is either finding a way to lure them away and sneak through, or attempting this purification to see if somehow the bravery will let us pass, or attempting both. But I do not know which we would want to
Well-
try first. They will backfire badly either way if they go wrong.
Hey, if any of you are willing to try to pull me out if I try Ella Ugbo's purification, I'll do it.
I have 60 feet of rope, non-magical.
Can you throw a lasso like a god?
Well, if I tie it around you, does that not count for the purification?
Probably not. I'll have something on me except
I mean,
my
you're like the
naked
champion.
body.
Can you not decree it as allowed now? It's your religion.
Excuse me, it's not my religion. It is the religion of my deity. Thank you very much. I feel
I
like
feel
anyone
like
can
you
make
would-
that distinction.
I feel like she would want whatever allows you to live, but
Yeah, but the ritual is the ritual. I don't make the fucking rules.
I'm just kind of look.
I think that's
And
what they're
looks
trying to say
around.
is you can.
Who makes the rules if not you? I'm genuinely confused by the hierarchy here. I thought you were
I
like
wonder who do I do? Am I the top of the food chain,
I thought all the other tops
or
of
is
the
there
food chains
someone
died.
above me? My
thought the
god
god-
makes the rules.
I thought gods didn't debase themselves to rule the mortals. They just said stuff, and the mortals made the rules
Someone has
based off
to
what they
make the
said.
rules. It wasn't me.
The ginger god of existence, is laughing his ass off somewhere in the distance as you guys argue in front of this horrid druidic fortress, basically of evil. arguing
Yeah,
like
alright,
quite
so-
loudly in a cavern that has already shown to birth other monsters, and who knows what else is crawling down there towards you lot.
Hey, maybe they'll be afraid.
Yeah, they're gonna hear you
alright,
arguing and be
nonetheless-
like, "Bro, I don't want any piece of this. I don't want to have to argue."
It's like that, like when you're like around like a couple of people who are arguing, you kind of just get like feels like that awkward feeling. It's like, oh, I don't want to be
Yeah.
around here.
When your friend's parent starts yelling at them, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go."
All right, hey, Dom, are you able to throw a lasso?
I mean, what out of character? What would that count as? Like improvised weapon? Would that be like a dex roll? I don't have. Proficiency
No, it would
lasso.
be a ranged attack because you're basically trying to make a range on him. So
Would it use my
touch, maybe?
dex score?
yeah, I think it's your dex instead of your
Oh, it automatically does.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got decent dex, and I have 15-foot reach, and I have the rope. I could try, but Dom will look at Kez and be like, "I can attempt it. I do not often throw it. I couldn't guarantee accuracy in the same way I could with my sling or with my fist, but
And
I mean,
do
I've-
not worry. I'm going to also try to do the second type of ritual as well, which is I'm not going to walk around the fountain. I'm going to walk through it. If I just get my toesies wet, maybe that'll satisfy. If it is the other one.
Does that count as having nothing on you for the Lugbo one, or?
Well, the thing is, I guess we'll find out. If I get there and I'm not attacked, then I won't have to. But if I'm running across and I'm attacked, I might just go into the cold
Okay.
ball.
I look at Ned and I look at Eider to get other inputs. So if this goes horribly wrong and I miss him with the rope, what options do we have to retrieve him before he dies?
This is so giving me Resident Evil movie vibes from the electric room with the little red queen. You're all gonna die down here. Fucking, oh my god.
I just give you like the biggest shrugs, like with how hard they were ripping that eel apart. I don't think we can overpower him.
I also
Fully
shrug.
pulling Kez back.
I still think maybe summoning more magical creatures and sneaking through is a perfectly valid option.
Well, you see, here's the
As long
deal:
as we
is that
get to the
I am not
door.
a sneaky individual by nature. I
Hey,
make a lot
Kez,
of
So-
sound.
You want me to try and transmute you into metal before you go? It won't have any adverse effects on you. You already know. Yeah, you know. You wear metal most of the time.
Uh,
No, it only lasts for about a minute.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just strip naked real quick.
Okay.
It will
Does,
take you
uh,
a full
does-
minute. Yeah.
Hey,
does
hey,
3.5 invisibility dampen
what's up?
sound or just make you invisible?
who has the biggest
Just
muscles? This is important.
I
me.
have a 18 strength.
I have a 16. So I think it's just it's Kez.
I have a 7.
This is so
God
crazy.
damn
It
it,
just
Bill.
might work. Kez, throw me.
Real?
I have a plan.
It's like
Oh,
mid
that's
plate
great.
over his face as he's like taking his top off.
Straight at the other door.
Yeah, all right. I think I remember how to do this when I was playing with some of the younger giants.
As he, I imagine, gives a slight look at Eider, having thought about it more than
Uh,
once.
I am fully setting up to fastball special myself out of his hand.
Oh my god, okay. Kez, you're large, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Tyler, yeah, I think you're small, correct? For size?
I am.
Okay.
I weigh very little,
Yeah.
especially with none of my gear. I weigh very little.
Alright, yeah, I'll give
So-
you a thing. Go ahead.
So, all right. I'll give you an option. Actually, Kez will actually put on the clothes first. So, he's not going to be like, half naked. All right, Tyler, how do you want this done? Do you want me to like do like I grab you by the legs, I turn you around multiple times to get like the momentum up and then toss you, or am I throwing you like a ball?
Huck me like a ball. I'm gonna kick off your hand to fly as far as possible.
Yeah, all right.
Alright.
You're about to see some shit.
Give me it's a throwing or ranged touch attack. So
Sick. Can I get the quick equation for calculating that?
man, you're
Base
the
attack bonus.
cleric. Good.
Base attack bonus plus dex for throwing, technically.
As I think you're the cleric. You should know your touch
Let's-
bonus. It's just that, but ranged.
If I'm asking for distance instead of accuracy, can I argue he gets strength instead of dex?
Nope.
Well,
All right, Dom is the better to throw you then.
Yeah, as
Well,
long as you're not too heavy, I could lift you with my weak ass
I
strength.
weigh
and
less than 100 pounds.
And
Mhm.
Dom is huge,
Yes.
so it might even
Yeah.
be better.
It's quadruple what I would with Dom's strength necessarily, but
You know, I did
Yeah.
roll a base 18 without adding anything else. So
I
if you
mean, I
guys-
asked Kez to do it. We're going.
Mhm.
fair enough.
All
Okay,
right.
we're all.
It's
Tyler
18
Alright,
plus
doesn't know
your
muscle to make
base
throw
attack
better.
bonus.
So plus my dex and my base attack bonus, that would land me a 26.
26.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And if you're aiming for that, yeah, I'll give it to you as as Tylo goes flying over the fountain, like a almost like a javelin, kind of being chucked. Arms out in front to keep himself aerodynamic, and I assume you're just trying to smash into the door as best you can.
I'm gonna activate 2 maneuvers.
Okay.
I activate Cloak of Deception. I am invisible.
Okay.
And I activate Searing Charge. I light on fire and begin rocketing towards the door.
You're no longer invisible.
Fireball.
Kez ecstatic as he watches this go past, thinking it's him for a moment. Throwing
Fireball
so
special.
hard that that Tylo is literally ignited into flame. As Tylo goes flying. Yeah, Tylo, give me a reflex check with a +10.
He's on fire. He's purified.
Kez's eyes
He's like a
crackle
shooting
and pop
star.
with electricity out of excitement.
Damn, that's actually pretty decent for this one. Let's see what you got.
There'll be a 36.
36.
Ooh.
Oh, I actually have 2 trees. My apologies. So let me do this twice. I doubt I can roll a 20. No. But as the 2 spikes of the trees go flying past, kind of easily being dodged as Tylo's speed keeps him going, flaming forward, you smack into the tree. Give me a tumble check. Or into the tree. Smack into the door. My apologies. Let me clarify that very specifically, otherwise that'd be a very deadly decision.
Like, holy shit, I'm dead.
Don't
Like,
hit the tree.
And suddenly you have your items back, but suddenly you're surrounded.
hey, cool, I have my stuff back.
No, but yeah,
Well, so I
go,
can
give me a tumble. Let's see what you can, if you survive your landing.
That's a 17 on the die, and I have a plus 17 to tumble.
Damn.
So 34.
Yeah, as you land on the wall, kind of grasping hold of the hinge of the door itself, you can feel as the weight slightly shifts. And this is, as you realize, the door looks smaller on the other side. This thing is as big, if not bigger, than someone of Dom's size could be. And
Well-
the handle is just equivalent. So as you stand on it, Tylo, you barely manage to jiggle it with your weight.
Well, so here's the thing. With that charge, I can only do it as part of an attack. I'm striking the door.
Oh, give me an attack on the door then. Let's see what you got. Are you making a called shot to the handle to try and make it go down?
I'm just hitting wherever I land. It's just the door.
All right.
The door has the AC of 5.
This door has an AC of 15 actually.
Well, I rolled a
Damn.
17 on.
Nope. 17.
That's a
Okay.
good crafted door.
As you
that's
slam into the very thick, large door, you managed to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah.
Trust me, you're
So
not going to
what's-
destroy this. It'd take about 3 doms smacking into it before it's going down.
So we start with 10 before
So we
things get.
clone me,
Mm-hmm.
and we throw me in.
Exactly.
10 plus another 30
Okay.
from the fire charge.
All right.
And then due to my shadow child feat, that's another 15.
40,
So that is 55.
60... Yeah, 55. You're right. Yeah, as you slam into the door handle, smashing it as hard as you do, you begin to hear the tumblers behind the door slightly shift as the weight and velocity that you manage to hit this handle at seems to cause it to slightly move. Give me a balance check as you kind of grasp onto this thing, trying not to slide off the very solid gold handle.
Oh, I'm liking that these are all dex checks. I'm really appreciating that. It's really keeping me here.
I didn't
25.
As you manage to just kind of grasp on and catch your feet on some of the smallest nicks on the door from where where your weapon kind of slammed into it, you manage to keep your footing onto the handle as it slightly shifts down and then slightly shifts back up as the tumblers behind it move back. As you now are able to stand straight up as you find the handle parallel again, or horizontal. My bad.
With action, it's the end of my turn, but I am invisible until my next turn. I hope that helps.
Yep. As you all see, as Tylo lands over there in a fireball that seems to shrink smaller and smaller as he gets closer to the door, until it's hard to really see him from over where you guys are standing now, as he seems to be kind of like, I assume, waving at you lot as he stands on the door handle.
He's invisible.
They'd see me wave and vanish.
Oh. As he
Because
vanishes once more. That's true, the invisibility. I forgot about that. Yep. And as you see the trees kind of retract their long branches, kind of back into their bodies, they do not seem to strike towards the door once more. As you wait a moment.
If invisibility works, I do have 2 potions of invisibility. I just don't know if it helps with all of our magic items.
But I want to point the common sense. Tyler went out of the way to not touch the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the birds also got. I mean, well, then again, the birds were magical.
Tylo also got tapped midair. He just managed to be faster than the trees.
So maybe when you touch the door, it's a safe spot.
I think by the time you get to the door, you're probably out of range because they're also not attacking us through our door.
That is a fair point.
Sure.
The closest, even the closest little mimic flower that you guys are kind of watching as coming back to its
If
spot
I'm
has not moved any closer.
I'm able to dodge their attacks, I can move like 100 feet in one turn with my wings, but I probably will definitely get hit. And that doesn't solve getting everyone else across.
Yeah, I only have 80.
Well, if you full out run, then you've got 120.
Yeah, it's 4 times unless you're encumbered.
Yeah, and I mean, I have heavy armor, so I don't think I get.
Oh, that's right. I think you're 3 times. Yeah, because of the heavy armor.
Because like my walking speed is normally 60, but because of the heavy armor, I have 40.
Yeah, so 3 times was 120 if you're doing a full out run. So you can get across. We just need the door. It would be actually open so you can get across. It's like, so in theory, if Tylo can get the door open, I don't know if he has lockpicking or if he's just going to try and smash it open.
I will note, he is smaller currently than the door handle itself, as you can see. He has shrunk down from where you're standing. Because, for reference, as you lot look down, the door looks to be, from where you're standing, almost your personal size. So, as the depiction of Tylo getting closer to it as he was flying through the air, he theoretically would shrink in many of your guys' POV as he gets closer to that door handle.
Well, guys, I have 1 4th level spell left, and I could just use it to cast Freedom of Movement so I don't get grappled. And so at least I won't get grappled.
If the mimics don't cancel it when they touch you. Because that has been an issue with, like, they turned off an artifact whenever they touched it. Like, because my gauntlets are technically artifacts.
Correct. Silent as they may be, which also means they're more powerful than the average artifact.
Now, with the roll to take a spell slot, I think Hudra would be rolling on, does the creature roll below a 4 when it hits him on a D6?
It's true. And do you think the mimics flowers will pull out from the little side gardens and go into the central path, or will the trees be what pulls you in?
Man, I hope not, because otherwise we would have just spent 2 hours just fucking around, not doing anything for no reason.
All right.
Now we can because the mimics don't get infinite attacks.
Correct.
We could just let we could get Ned to summon a bunch of woodland critters, use up their attack of
Mhm.
opportunity, literally sprint hell for leather across, and try and help Tylo open the door on the other side. If it's
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
what the hell?
definitely having summons is the play. I don't know if the purification stuff's gonna work. I think we should just summon other targets or throw useless magic items for them to go for, and then just book it. 100%.
I would say not throwing the magic items, because I think we were kind of told that that is the opposite of what we want to do.
Not throw
Yeah.
them all away, but useless shit to distract. I would say that still counts as cunning.
Well, we
Giving
were
them
told that
bait.
like that's the the throwing the magic items is not cunning.
So, dumb question, real fast,
Yeah.
DM.
So
So if I touch the mimics with Dragothax specifically, not the gauntlets, but Dragothax, I imagine it does fuck all because Dragothax is technically psionic.
it's because he's symbiotic, because you have a symbiote in it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's both living and technically
So-
is a psionic item, psionic artifact.
Dracothax is technically qualified as part ooze, or has the ooze template when it is not on you, because technically it is a living creature. To that point, yes, for what you're thinking, they probably won't eat another ooze, like what Tylo kind of explained before being tossed. If there's a cannibal ooze here, or a cannibal mimic, that means you've got a golden city pre-seed, and you need to kill that immediately. So clearly they probably won't eat that. But magically,
Hilariously, that means that I.
Hmm?
Well, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. there.
No, go ahead. What you're saying?
Well, because they can't turn off Dracothax.
Yes.
That means that I'm immune to their drain.
No. They can still try
Because
and
of
drain
Skullfire.
magic from the item itself.
No, I mean their stat drain.
Oh, yes, they can't stat drain you. They'll just drink your magic. They'll drink the magic out of the item and then your magic, basically. They cannot pierce through, at least in theory, unless they can get through the symbiote's natural AC, which, due to the armor plating, would be part of its natural AC. It's like a clam, basically.
Actually, hold on. I've got a question.
Sure.
Would Death Watch? Is that the one? No, Death Ward.
Death
Would
Ward.
Death Ward prevent
In
any
theory,
of this
but
stuff?
the problem is if they dispel it on touch has been the issue with a lot of this because they get by a lot of the immunities you can have because if they
Well, because I
touch
don't
you,
know
then they
if their
seemingly
stuff
dispel it.
is if it is just a super enhanced drain. Because
These mimics are using a form of an energy drain spell. Yes, correct. So
okay,
it is specifically for instead of taking points from your ABS. These are basically or your health. These creatures eat spell slots. So
Gotcha.
Yes.
then
I can
actually,
clarify
let
that
me
mechanically.
let me see that.
Which-
Okay, it's a minute per level, so that means it would have already dispelled since last session.
Yes.
I instead of using that 1/4 level spell on free movement, I could use it on Death Ward, and at least I'll be able to get across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you can let me go first. I've got the same running speed that you do, Kez. As well in my armor because fucking dwarf. And I think I've got the better chance of not getting horribly mauled to death.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I can just eventually fist fight my way out of it because I don't think they can kill Dragothax, and he will keep me immune to the fucking energy drain.
It's true. It's just what the big scary trees and whatever is on the ceiling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're
What
forgetting that.
exactly is the ceiling over?
As-
Yeah, what part is that fucker over?
the ceiling's covering the entirety of this garden, all the way over to the fortress
Oh.
that's kind of dug into the mountain or into the rock itself further. So as you look up, yeah, it's all covered in this like gelatinous stonified material that has that kind of more reddish flame colored liquid kind of floating inside of it. Which I know you know what that means out of character, but I don't think either's ran into that yet in campaign, sadly. Friday did, almost died.
Was it the
though.
boom thing?
Nope, it's worse.
It was
Actually,
like a blasting jelly or something like that.
yeah, it is. Close to.
went off.
Close to what you're thinking.
Hey guys, what if this entire place is just a bait, and we should just avoid it this entire time?
That would.
I will fucking murder you. I swear to God.
Guys turns back, guys. There's this convenient path the DM mentioned if you guys all went through there, and we could have just gone down here. Look, there's a rock right there. Goes into a cave. I didn't see it on my map. I want to know. Kez saying this is hilarious because his map is not just 2-dimensional. He has a 3D variation of like a full live update, like Skyrim map, as he moves around looking at it. So he could fully see if there are caves on the cliffside and such. And as he was told, there was none.
Right now, we kind of have to go across because I don't want to leave Tyler.
There
to
was
just
the
die by
bridge
himself.
though. That probably
That's
was
true.
caved in on, but
No, you were right.
Yeah.
That was, you guys did see that earlier.
Yeah, there was the bridge.
So, but you'd leave Tyler over there by
Okay,
himself
so-
on a very giant door handle, jumping up and down as he's trying to open it.
No, I've got this.
Yep.
Don't worry.
fair point.
Okay, so do we want to wait for Tyler to try and open the door? Are we gonna try and go help him real fast? So like plan A, I think, is just summon some more bullshit. Let them like run out, distract the trees, sprint across because we all have the movement speed, I think, to make it over in one turn.
Mm.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
On your mark, Ned.
Yeah.
All right, dude. As the party turns to you.
Hang on, let me see what spell slots I still got.
Oh.
You can do it with like a level 1 because it just needs like at least 2, and we should be good.
Just enough to convince the oozes to hit something else per round. Plus, technically, since these are
Well, like,
opportunity
even if it dies at one
attacks-
hit, like, it
Yeah. No, I mean, I will
Yeah,
say,
like, they
technically,
just have
this
to hit one.
it's basically like going through the initiative. The goal is you're trying to waste their opportunity attacks so you guys can get past, because that's all they have. So. But yeah, if you wanna, whatever you got, Ned, I'm down for it. Also, while Ned looks at his spells real quick, a little note from the DM, a little news ad for you. Remember, for the kids, for those who watch our D&D sessions, cannabis has been confirmed to keep you unable to be converted by the government. So remember, believe the conspiracy theories, smoke a joint, just ignore the flat earthers. This has been your ad from the DM.
And what if the flat earthers smoke weed?
I feel bad for them. They're the
Then they
only
chill the fuck
conspiracy
out.
theory that was wrong. You know, they're like the only guys in the club that like were not right, dude. It sucks.
like, no, trust me, there's still a secret cabal.
Yeah, right?
There's gotta be.
It's like, turns out the Illuminati was real. Pizza Gate was real. All this crap that everyone's been talking about, the government and the UFOs, all that's been real. Flat Earth, no. They're just hoping that somewhere out there there's a flat planet. That's their only hope now.
Well,
Yeah,
I tried to,
round.
Actually, no, it's
I
true.
tried to
There is a
summon
flat.
multiple things and still only summoned one.
Oh,
It's the manhole that got launched out into space.
There you
that's that's flat Earth right there.
that's it.
What
What do you
I
summon?
summon an owl.
Okay. All right.
I use the fucking magic item to summon Sparky to back up because I've got one that just does summon monster 1.
Wait, do you actually? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
wait,
from
okay.
that. Remember?
Your Polish dog sniff or mind sniffer. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yep.
okay. Yeah. As
So
you,
out we go, Sparky. Your services are needed once more.
Technically, if I remember right, due to it, it's like an insectoid, a dog, a cat, and something else. I can't remember what the last one was. Yeah. All right. As a small dog appears, what looks to be a tiny, like war-bred corgi, kind of steps out, looking back. Its cuteness very much coming into its eyes as it knowingly walks into danger. As the owl also begins to flutter in. And I will make my opportunity attacks from the two creatures.
He was just a corgi trooper, and he surely shook with pride.
Yeah, he's gonna shake here in a minute. 34 and 18. I think I hit on both. Because I don't think.
You know what? I'll give you the Hail Mary D20. He might roll a 20.
Yeah.
Sparky, do you live? You don't. Goodbye, Sparky.
Which? I was just rolling. Oh, you rolled in general chat. What the fuck, man? Come on now.
Oh, whoops.
Have some decency, man. They don't want to see your.
You want me to
terrible
re-roll
rolls.
it?
No, that works. As the trees slam in. Exactly, Ned. Let's see. I think this kills regardless. Let me see though. Wow. 20 and 27 damage, which I believe kills both. Am I correct in that, Ned? I know it kills the Polish Mind Sniffer because he wasn't designed to be an HP hound.
Oh, he's a CR1
Yeah,
dog.
He's gonna be
He is
skewered.
dead. Yeah, he just pops out of existence in the smoke after giving like a cute bark or something.
Yep. Go ahead, Ned. That kill your summon as well.
Clicked owl and the page is not working. Shit.
Oh, Jared.
Dude, owls have left.
Yeah, let me pull it
Owls,
up.
I think, have an HP of 6.
Let me pull it up. I got you. They have an HP of 1d8, so it's 8 HP. But hey, you know what? Hootie, the great owl that Ned has kept, is still back at Zebral's base. For reference, along with I
owl's
believe the
traumatized.
Goslings. Yeah. Hootie and 2.0 goes flying in nimbly and immediately gets skewered by one of the trees. As the corgi looks back, a light woof as he gives one last shake, and then finds himself fully skewered horrendously as the body just goes. The head kind of limps back and then jerks forward as it's pulled into the grass towards the flowers. I assume all of you are using this chance to run.
Yeah, I'm full sprinting
Yeah.
across.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
anybody have a slower run speed than 100 feet? No? Alright, cool.
No.
Dom, if you say
Yeah, no,
yes,
we're
you
good.
are the worst kind of monk I've ever heard of.
Sorry, my brain just took a second. I thought you said walk speed instead of run speed, and I short circuited.
The only person
it's
who I know for a
morbidly
fact
obese monk.
has the greatest
Yeah, it
run
turns out
speed.
Dom actually gained 2,000 pounds and
Dom's
asthma.
not speed monk. Dom's protein monk. He's twunk here. Fucking built to
No,
like
I
a
would,
brick
I would
house
be.
with a
If I
7
was
in
a slow
strength.
monk, I would have made myself strong.
Right. Would have been funny actually. There's a backup character for you. Just a fat monk with
World's
max
slowest
strength.
monk, but
Yep.
when he gets there, my god.
It gives the guy, the fat dude who orders the burgers all fancily on SpongeBob vibes. That's all I'm thinking. God damn. But that's gonna be a backup character somewhere now. As you lot sprint across, managing to get through it quite quickly. I'm gonna roll one thing. Well, actually, two things.
Time to die.
Huh?
Yeah,
Time to die. No, I need a reflex save from each of you. As the ceiling will
Yay.
start to drip.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was the ceiling.
However, because Kez didn't do what he was going to do, none of you are going to get hit by the scary one that's sitting over the fountain.
Yeah, everybody, let's.
Yeah, glad we didn't do that.
Hey, don't worry,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can actually hit any of you, but we're going to see if I beat your reflex. Okay, Ned gets, yep, Aider for once avoiding it. Dom easily dodging
Damn,
out of the
Aider.
way.
22.
Kez, you did not, just by one. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, so the two of you will
Did you,
get hit. Which will make me actually roll the slam attack. So
Oh,
I can
no.
still technically miss. That was just to see if I can hit. That's for how I'm rolling it here. Plus, they have a different modifier for it. Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry, but if I have to go in order of rolls, Ned posted his before Kez talked, and I don't want to be mean, Kez. Okay, I did not. All right. But I assume Kez the 17 doesn't hit your AC.
17 does not hit my AC.
Okay, so it's just a confirmed hit. 20 does a 27 hit your AC, Ned?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And you did say you were casting Death Ward, Kez, or no?
Well, even I wanted to. I didn't confirm it before we went into this.
Okay. I didn't know if you had, and I want to make sure that I asked first. That's fair. Alright. The good news is I can't actually grapple you with this. Bad news.
Well, that's good to know.
We're gonna have...
Don't suck me too hard, alright?
No, hey, these are the good ones you want to get hit by.
Can't be a femboy in the Underdark. Everyone's gonna get shit.
So for the first part, you'll take 18 points for Ned of bludgeoning damage, and Kez, you'll take 13, and then both of you will take... Actually, aren't you both fire immune?
Yes.
Ned,
At least I am.
No, you're fire immune.
Right.
Fuck, okay, so you don't take any fire damage?
Immune
as-
and resist.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, as the blood fire oozes drop down on you, and kind of as they do. Oh, I do actually have to. Do I have to roll for? Nope, because that's. Wait. I'm just reading something real quick. No, I don't have the cool, awesome thing of oozes, because I don't think oozes get that genetically where if they land, they get a grapple.
No.
No, yeah, it's a specific only for certain ones. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Cool. Yeah, as they kind of slide out these burning oozes, which thankfully Kez and Ned, you're completely fine, unbothered, as it's almost like getting a warm face mask on you. You know, your pores are opening up. I mean, it's still gelatin like falling off your face.
The damage.
Yeah. As the gelatin kind of like sloshes off your face and falls to the ground in front of you. Thankfully, as the two of you are able to keep running past. That will get you lot to the door, because I don't have a grapple effect from these creatures, so as all four of you rush to the door, Kez and Ned slightly behind, slightly wounded and smacked upon, you all find that the door grows massive, almost a little bit slightly taller than Dom now as you stand in front of it. Tylo fully is still standing on it, like trying to pull this thing down and trying to find an entry of anything to mess with gears. Sadly, to
So
no
is
avail.
now when I get to cast the spell magic, or is this an illusion?
Well, if it
Wouldn't
was,
cast
you'd get a.
anything in the garden.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't do that, but I'd also note if it was, that you'd get a will save immediately upon interacting.
I mean, we're
Well,
still
can I
supposed to
interact
break
with
the
it?
door, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
As you touch the glimmering door, looking through it, you see this beautiful nature expo room. Plants kind of overgrowing, a bunch of books that have been written and left out in display. Bookshelves lining the walls. Rare plants in little glass vials. As you look about from the limited vision you have through these gemstone windowed doors.
So at least from what we saw with Tylo, the door grew to match to be a little bit higher, like in general, than the person. Like even when Tylo was in the air, it landed on top of it and then fell down, but it's like it didn't really change its
Well, it was
size
dwarfing
when it
Tylo.
was up there.
No, yeah. So when you guys were on the other
Exactly.
side, it was like look so the room seems to have almost a strange terrain effect. This is not necessarily magical. To Kez's own knowledge, as a basic adventurer, which I feel like this would be very known knowledge information. This could be a what is called a regional or lair effect. Which means that there is a powerful, influential monster or creature somewhere in this area that is causing the terrain to adapt to them. This is rare because only few creatures have been known to do this, even amongst apex monsters.
What I'm saying is, when Tylo was in the air and at the door, Tylo was still able to hit the doorknob. It grew to accommodate to be a little bit taller, or at least out of reach of Tylo if he was on the ground. Not
Right.
that it immediately shot up so that he couldn't reach it. So what I'm saying is that potentially one of us could, say, climb on top of Dom and should still be able to reach the door.
Well, technically, to be very clear, Dom is at the only about 3 feet shorter than the door, and his arm position is at perfect height for the doorknob itself.
Well, I guess we could first try if Dom can open it. Like a little kid in a candy store, just like...
See if it's a locked door.
Yeah, let me just open the door.
Yeah, Dom, give me a strength check.
Obviously my best rolls.
Yeah, Tylo can assist if he'd like.
Yeah,
Hooray!
combined. All right, we got this.
Did you just?
Not a natural.
Oh my god.
-2, so it was a 3 on the die for strength.
Tylo muscle.
Dom's. Damn, this lock is thick.
Tylo has imparted some of my strength.
Dom,
I just like watch Dom and am confused if they've ever opened a door before.
Dom grips
actually
the
has
handle
never opened the door.
and like is trying. Like you see Dom for a second, think jokingly
Moving in the
like
opposite direction.
slightly pull on it a little bit, and like at first it looks like he's joking, and then he starts to like get kind of red cheeked and puffing a little bit as he's starting to put effort in. And you see Dom like jump up slightly,
I
trying to
don't think-
shove
I
down.
I don't think my arm regrew right. This isn't working.
Kylo kind of kicking
No,
at it.
it's skinny like the other one is.
Yeah, the door slightly twinges just enough. Tylo, it only goes as far as it did when you landed on it before it cranes back up.
What if I punch the door? Maybe that'll punch the handle. Maybe that'll get it down.
Why don't you just hang off of it? I think you weigh more than you can lift.
Yeah, just hang off of it. Yeah, I'd like to agree with that.
This would be a shameful moment in Dom's history.
As Dom leans forward on his knees, letting his weight drop.
Yeah.
Tylo, give me a
Yeah.
tumble check as you fall onto Dom.
Dom, we don't think any less of you, I promise.
No, but the
Look,
flowers
we
do.
just want to get the fuck out of this room.
Listen,
I don't care.
I'm a speed dex build. Okay.
29.
29. As Eider looks back saying this, seeing the trees are slowly moving or inching ever closer to get in the range of hitting you guys again. The cobalt fountain starting to overflow slightly in the room as the bits of the grass that's touching beginning to burn. Tylo manages to easily kind of slide down Dom's arms as Dom pulls with all his weight, just going dead weight. And the handle shifts, hearing a bunch of gears click, and begins to pull back. Unfortunately, due to Dom's inability of strength, feels himself slowly start to slide back as the door kind of careens out and kind of like lightly taps him against the wall as it kind of fully opens.
Yeah!
Everybody inside.
As everyone heads
We've
inside.
defeated the door.
My God. The most advanced players I've ever had.
Listen,
And
we were faced with death on all fronts here. Give us a break.
you know what the sad
Ned
part
just
is?
like pats Dom on the head as he walks past.
Wait, you what?
You fell over when the door opened, right?
Well, we were,
Oh,
like,
okay. I
slapping
was
each
like,
other's
how are you
ass.
reaching me?
Yep.
He's
As,
like, hey, good job, champ.
as Ned or as Dom does this, or as Ned pats
I
you on the
remember
head,
this.
the plants moving ever closer as each you kind of rush in. I assume closing the door behind you.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, as Dom kind of leans down again, then pulls his weight slightly backwards towards the party in the door. At first, kind of takes a second, and then it careens rather quickly shut. I kind of letting it go. A few locks pop up, and the tree stops moving and seems to kind of slowly turn back to where it was at a moment ago. As all of you turn around and find yourselves in this beautiful, massive, what looks to be almost a druid's laboratory. Books and plants everywhere. Experiments on with different soils and plots scattered about. Research books open. Grimoires kind of written and scattered through. Staves put up on weapons racks with varying types
Hey,
of
Ned,
wood and gemstones
Is
and
this
such.
place? Well, what do you gather from this place? I know it's more druid territory. So what can you make of this?
I'd be able to find out some information on my tree.
I think 90% of this is mimic.
As Eder looks at one of the really rare plants that is beautiful. It's got these bright blue blossoms that kind of pop out. A gorgeous, almost golden central I guess forgot they're called on the plants, but it depicts the sex of them, little things the pollen grows on. Um, and the stems of them seem to glimmer with this almost bluish color. Recognizing this as a very rare flower, Ned, you recognize a gin blossom kind of sitting there.
Hey, Ned, you
Nature
want to
Watch
catch that?
picking up
Yes,
on it.
this. That's what to say. Nature's Watch.
Nature's Watch. Remind me, does it specifically for plant creatures, correct? Let me
It's
see.
plants and animals, like just generically.
Yeah, I think it's their template, correct? Let me.
Well, it's a subtype. Well, it is
Yeah.
just straight up creature
Well,
type. Actually.
yeah, it's like plants and animals, not like just like plant creatures. It's to just plants, animals.
Interesting enough, the spell actually specifies it's supposed to be plants near death that you're able to sense, which is interesting for word choice. But for reference, yes, these are plants. I can confirm at least the ones that you see on the shelves in pots are. As you look about and see the many thick vines, the little trees kind of growing throughout, the staffs on the weapon rack, the ones in the glass containers, none of those are giving plant at all as you walk around.
Well, say at least the plants are.
As kind of Ned looks over at the gin blossom again, kind of looking at the beautiful large fern that it is.
Looking, but not getting my face anywhere close enough for it to like be able to get me.
Yeah. Well, I will say, Ned, thankfully, this is not a living plant. These, as you know them, they're very rare. They're known to your specific family grove, due to a little story note for later, but we'll come to that at some point. More for the lore for the book that I haven't written yet that I gotta add. But yes, your grove would have had a gin blossom amongst them, due to the value. These things, roughly, for what you know, go for around anywhere from a couple million to a small castle, due to the difficulty of acquiring one, and the extreme value of what they can do if they're taken care of right. However, constant care for these things is an understatement. You need a professional druid who is very good with botany to care for this specific plant.
This
So
is really
def-
expensive.
Right.
Are you going to take care of it, Ned?
I wish I knew how.
So, downside, only thing you are not familiar enough with. If you want to roll for it, you can. If you want to give me a knowledge nature.
Sure, I'll try.
feel like I'm the dad. Is like you can take it home if you're gonna do all your chores and take care of it.
It's like, well,
Well,
you
I
have
mean,
yeah.
is there a chance that this
22?
could be incredibly trapped because it's a super expensive
Okay.
plant?
I'm just
Yes.
gonna.
Nope, 22. It does take constant care. You have to water this thing on a very specific schedule, almost every hour, to every few minutes, depending on the what stage the plant's at. It also requires a very specific kind of soil that makes it that comes from its home plane. And often, due to the particularness of this plant, if the temperature outside changes too quickly or the water you're giving it doesn't have a specific set of nutrients, it will just die within hours.
Oh my God, it's a bird.
It
Now look at the
worse.
soil.
The soil is made of blue rocks that you immediately recognize as death ore or lyrium, as Eider kind of pulls back quite quickly, and a mix of this light brownish dirt that you're not familiar with.
It's
I would like
troll shit.
to scan around the room for red rocks.
Yeah, give me a search check.
All right. I still have my mask on, so I'm extra good at those. 26.
26. One sec. 26. So as you look about, you do see on one or a couple of the books on one of the bookshelves next to the doors you guys came through. Looking kind of like research books or grimoires as you kind of eye them, the center covers have these red rocks seemingly kind of pushed into the cover, almost like a design, as you kind of take a look. And you do recognize what looks to be a similar liquid-like material, not only to the blue death orb, but this case being more of a reddish color. But it looks similar to that meteor you all saw way back when in Utham's territory for the liquid inside.
I make a tactical decision to make myself as far across the room as I can.
Yep.
Yeah, Thumb is also backing away, just seeing that Eider is
I will
not
say,
enjoying this.
as
is
you
also
quickly
not enjoying
look
this.
about the room, a few other grimoires and other books on the other shelves kind of spread throughout seem to have similar designs to them. Looking to the far right of the room, you see a staircase that seems to kind of lead downstairs as you get closer to the back of the room, kind of backing away from the bookshelves and look out, you can see a beautiful flower field where the downstairs seems to go. There is another set of stairs off to the left of you, though, that seems to go up, and as it looks to go into the rocky ceiling.
So unless, I mean, at the very least, just the fact that that plant that Ned is looking at is still alive, either there's some really complex magic keeping it alive, or something is fulfilling its dietary needs.
No, I'm
actively.
so happy you brought it up first. I tap Eider, I point at my ears, and I point towards where I heard the noise.
As Tylo points over to the bookshelves, as that Ned is kind of eyeing.
Also, is my shield having any like reactions to anything? Is it like glowing heavier when facing one direction versus another?
It is not currently, and nothing has
Oh.
changed.
Well, it was
Then-
earlier, wasn't it? When it was detecting the
It's-
hammer here?
Yeah, no, it changed. It showed the hammer being blocked by a demonic like creature of some sort, but it hasn't changed since.
Oh, maybe the demonic creature was Tylo. Tylo is the way to get to the island.
It's fucked
I'm
up,
only
bro.
demon.
Bro, that is so,
Hey,
that
I
is
don't
so racist.
I don't know
I
what
really wish
percentage
it
I
was
am,
me.
but it's way higher than me. I like try and forestall Ned as like he's like going to the thing. He's like, I think something might be up with that.
It's breathing.
Talking about the bookshelf. Oh, you think you can hear it breathing? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yep, that's a mimic dead.
No, not one. I hear breathing.
Oh, the whole
The
all of the books are mimics.
I motion at the bookshelves. I motion at the grimoires. Motion.
Mm,
Yep, that checks out.
Hey, Kez, give me
Want to go upstairs?
Kez, give me a search check or a spot check.
Yeah, I guess I'll do spot.
Perfect.
Alrighty then. That will be a 18.
As the party's kind of glancing at the bookshelves now, kind of watching it for a second. Ned pausing as he kind of stares at them. All the party waiting to see if they can see the books breathing for a moment. Kez, your eyes seem to flash past something, and as you look over, you do see what looks to be an open book, kind of on the not on a shelf, but on a table in between two shelves, a little bit closer towards the staircase going upstairs. And as your eye flashes past it, you see the symbol of Ella Ugbo, and as you kind of look over, it looks to be written in some sort of demonic-looking language. I assume you don't speak Infernal.
It was one of the things he picked with his Mask of Languages.
Oh, that's right.
I'm pretty sure. I did have them written down, so I can confirm that, but I'm pretty sure I do.
Feel free. Take a second.
I want to just make sure I'm not being untruthful.
It's true. As the party thinks in their minds real quick what to do.
It is.
Perfect.
Infernal is one of the ones we pulled up.
You read, as you look over it again, it says, journals from a investigator of Moors and the truth behind Ella Ugbo. And you see a listing of not only what looks to be some strange symbols for about 4 different items, one to be a shield, one to be a hammer, one to be a set of armor, and one to be a ring. As you kind of look at the book, it looks to have more notes kind of scribbled into it. They're not the cleanest of handwriting. You're pretty sure it'll take you a bit more time to decipher it, but from a quick glance over it, looks to be some sort of journal on someone who is researching Ella Ugbo herself.
Hey, Tylo. Could
Yeah?
you help me discern to see if that book is a mimic or not?
I'd have to get closer.
This one too, and I pointed at the one with the red rocks.
I'm not touching
I-
that one. I'm not touching that.
Aw, poor Ned.
Those rocks kill people. I'm not.
Well, they certainly kill people if I fucking touch them.
Ida remembering his experience with one small blue rock.
I also
Turn all
remember
of
the
the gems
premonition
into
of whenever
glass.
I touched. Was it Black Lyrium that because what's his face straight up came out of the woodwork to stop me from touching one because it was gonna kill Kez and blow up the whole ass island.
I will say, if it was black, then yes, that would be correct, because that's the highest rank stuff.
Gotcha.
Material
'Cause
that
I know red is above that.
No, it goes
Or,
blue,
sorry, it's
red,
above
black.
blue, but
Yeah.
I look at this book, Kez. Once I look at Kez, and Tyler molds it over, and he thinks yeah, I like Kez. I start stealthing over towards the book.
I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, give me a move silently check.
Because I also don't want to accidentally, because I really do care about my deity and this stuff on it, but I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
37.
37. As you move over towards the book, kind of picking it up, or rather first checking it to make sure there's no eyes or anything on it. Thankfully, it looks to be fine. It looks to be normal as you kind of investigate the book itself. Thumbing the pages really quickly, they seem to move properly, and it doesn't feel like anything fleshy. If this is a mimic, it'd be a very intelligent mimic, and I mean that doesn't seem to be the case as you haven't been bitten yet. As you kind of move the book. However, as you do, you notice something is, as you flip through the pages, something is underneath it, and as you kind of slightly push the book, I assume, aside, there is a small wand with a tiny red rock at the tip of it, kind of laying underneath this book.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna add that one to my belt. I'm carrying literally no magic now, so fucking why not?
Okay. So you pick up the book and the little wand with the little red rock on the end of it, recognizing the red lyrium kind of tip gemstone.
I imagine Eider sees the equivalent of me holding up a gun.
Yeah.
You-
Oh shit.
It's like, all right, whatever you do, don't get anywhere near me, please.
He's got a wand. Get down.
As you slowly, as you slowly back away, kind of from the table, kind of handing the book to Kez, putting the wand on your belt.
Much appreciated, Tyler. Thank you very much.
Ned, give me a spot check. Oh, I think Ned stepped away because I think he's muted. Oh,
Just
15.
for the sake
15?
of
Okay.
items, what should I list this book as?
Journal of Ella Ugbo.
Journal of Ugbo.
Or Research Journal of Ella Ugbo, up to you. 15. Ned, as you look about, watching most of the bookshelves as cautiously as you do, there are a couple more plants as you look further down in glass containers. And while immediately you recognize they're not plants as you get closer to them, kind of keeping yourself away from any books or staves that look like they'd be too valuable to give up, and therefore probably something dangerous. That animal instinct in you telling you easy prey is never an easy lunch. As you kind of come over towards the glass, you notice that the glassed pots, though they're clearly some sort of creature that you're not sensing, their planters have a bit of these red rocks kind of slightly shattered in there. There's not many of them, but there's enough that you could probably do something with them. As you kind of look about roughly, you'd guess maybe 10 pounds of the stuff.
There's a creature in there, clearly.
Yes, it's not a plant. It's mimicking each of these are mimicking, to be for note, salamander orchids, which are a gorgeous, almost blazing orchid with a salamander like hot brass coloration to them. The tips of them being golden with crimson flames kind of highlighting across them. An extremely valuable and rare plant to find anywhere outside of moors or the elemental plane of fire, as has been researched. But clearly, these are not those things.
I'll just like look longingly at the red rocks and accept that I probably should not go in.
Alright. As you kind of back away, kind of rejoining the party. Alright, what would you guys like to do as you kind of gather around this room, staying away from any books or grimoires that look too tempting?
Do we go upstairs?
Or do you go downstairs into the what looks to be large, open, clearly not a magical ritual spot of pink flowers and beautiful trees kind of glimmering around?
You said
Upstairs
there was
there's-
there was like a backyard just with a bunch of flowers as well.
That's the map I
That's what
posted.
he's talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what I'm talking about. That's
Oh.
where it goes down to.
Yeah, the front
yeah.
garden was fucked. I'm not going to the back garden.
Yeah, I can only imagine what kind of fuckery is going on over there.
As you see a beautiful crimson, or rose heart, kind of in the center of it, glimmering in the wind as it does. The sweet scent of honey
Guys.
coming up from it.
If
It's
it
a
summons another
heart.
Piplis, then fuck that.
It's a heart, guys. It's supposed to be nice. Nothing wrong could happen up there. It looks so peaceful and wonderful.
No, I've been to
Oh.
one blasphemous temple of quote unquote love. I need not another.
As a rare Keznok suddenly lurches out of the forest in his shiny form. He is the one that got
hey, look
away.
at that guy.
Yeah.
Look at that handsome devil.
Why is he missing an eye? Why is he wearing a skull of a gnome on his belt?
Cute.
No.
It's the cute Kez.
He's the Kez who killed his Zilpip and got away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's so rare.
Yeah. It's the one in a bit like trillion.
He's also shiny.
the one
and
that
this one's
rolled
more.
320.
This one looks more storm than fire.
That's it. If only I had the storm giant side of my family as the prominent one. Maybe that's it.
So I guess upstairs sounds better.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, I might be tempted to like check some of the grimoires, but they're all written in Druidic, and Ned physically cannot teach us that shit without losing his fucking Druid powers.
Yep.
So they are worthless to us.
Don't worry, we'll all take
Because
a
like if
level in
Ned
Druid.
doesn't want anything to do with them, they are worthless.
We'll all take a level in Druid, and
I'd
then
say
we'll
Ned-
be all right.
Do you want to try and decipher and see if any of these grimoires or books are not mimics, and see if you can find any that you can just grab and like shove in your bag?
Yeah, since they're in Druidic, I'll look them over.
Okay. Yeah, give me a survival check.
$19.
Yeah, alright. As you kind of look through, you do find 3 books that catch your eye. One is called Arcane Gardening for those who have never experienced it, which is basically a For Dummies series someone at one point wrote. The second is The Grass and Trees Guide to All Botanica. And the third reads Study and Research on the Druid Groves of History and what they did and did not accomplish. A factual reporting from an unfactual druid.
I think I'm gonna keep all of these. This one says my name for some reason.
Oh, really? That just looks like an animal paw print.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I will say
That one looks like a shit stain.
Oh, that was because I scratched my butt.
Oh, God damn it.
I like wipe that smudge off.
You gotta love the primitiveness of Ned. Oh, truly, it is an experience. Alright, yeah, Ned, as you grab the 3, give me a sleight of hand check as to not disturb the creatures sleeping around the books.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so
I say,
good at
you
those.
could also have someone else grab them for you
Oh
if you
wow,
identify
nat
them.
20 for
Tyler.
21.
Oh my god, Ned really wanted those books.
Oh, damn.
As he
Ned
slowly,
wants
kinda-
them bad.
kid with his glowing eyes somehow managing to sneak a McDonald's burger out of someone else's order onto his own. Man, just like looking at no one watching, grabs hold of the book, quickly moving it out, lightly letting the mimic that's slumbering tilt into it as he softly coos to the creature and then backs away, grabbing another similar fashion. The third one, he seems to kind of grab a small rock and put it in between the space to keep the book standing straight up, and easily does this with the hands of someone who's stolen many eggs from many a many bird mothers over the many years, just to raise them as pets, because clearly their mother wasn't doing a good enough job. I had a friend of mine who did that as a kid, for reference. It was
And
the
then when
weirdest
I-
thing. Go ahead.
When he's done, triumphantly, Ned looks off into space, and it's almost like you can hear a ba 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 ba.
Yeah, honestly, I honestly did think of like the Indiana Jones swapping like the pouch for like the golden idol type of deal.
Yeah, 100%.
Ned kind of puts
I
the
just
books.
want us to end on a high note so I make everybody get the fuck out of the room.
Ned kind of puts the books away. Eider kind of turns, starts walking quite quickly towards the stairs up, I assume.
Yep.
All
Down
right.
is death. Up is probably also death. We'll see in a second.
Well, up
Mhm.
is as you start climbing. Tylo, I assume, taking the lead once more as the guide. Maybe.
I don't have a weapon anymore. I don't know if I want to be in front.
You want
Fair
Warhammer?
point.
Mm.
You want a Warhammer?
Dude, I can use it.
What does my 30 feet of blind sense tell me?
as you start heading up, getting towards the stairs, that there is a large cave above you, and it seems to be empty from what you can tell.
All right. That's
Okay,
probably
I'll
where we
lead
need to
him.
go to continue on our journey.
Old Lead will
Yeah.
punch my too.
Sorry, what'd you say? I cut out.
Tylo,
What?
is-
Old Lead.
you okay?
Fuck it.
Oh.
Tylo's leading. All right. As Kez kind of lets him pass, Tylo kind of climbing up the wooden stairs. The rest of the party kind of following shortly after. I assume walking order is Kez followed by Eider, and then Ned, and then Dom at the back.
I mean, I'm happy to be wherever I'm needed. I do have a good reach though, so if I was behind Tyler Kez, I could maybe
will-
hit things in the front also.
I will say marching order
But-
is
Ned
important.
has a
as you get up
track
there.
record of
Mhm.
being caught by things even when he's in the middle.
Yeah,
So he would like to be in front of Kez wherever Kez is.
you know what? This time I'll pull up the rear as the one with the biggest AC. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure, yeah, and I'll be in front of Eider.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
don't worry. Come on, Robert. It's not about where who's ever in last. It's just wherever you are. Come on
yeah,
now.
clearly. So it's just me going up to the player, not the
You're
character.
just fucked.
So at least
Don't
if
worry
you
about
were
it.
behind me.
Yeah. All right. So it'll be Tylo, Ned, Kez, Dom, and then Eider. Got you. So Ned is full in eyesight of Kez. No excuses not to be healed and saved for this. Yeah, Tylo, as you head up the stairs, it is tall, but it is thin. And as you realize your party, you and Eider might be able to get abreast. The rest of the party is not getting abreast. This is a one man conga line going down this. What you realize is a massive long tunnel.
This looks like
It's
a
probably
murder
fine.
alley.
Yeah.
Mm.
As you lot start heading down, for anybody who has like tremor sense invincibility, any of that stuff, if you want to mention now is your chance.
I got 5 foot of blind sense.
All right. Good news, it's
Because
pitch
it's 30.
black, so you won't be within 5 feet. You'll be able to see things. I assume everyone here has dark vision.
Well,
Well,
I
since
have
they're
30
invisible as well, and I
Yeah.
can also make them.
Yeah, because I have 30 feet of blind sense.
Yep. Okay. Anybody got invisibility, tremor sense, no dark vision?
My graph lets me
Mm,
see
I've
invisibility
And walk
also.
around now, would you say?
Okay. What was that?
I mean,
Ned?
yeah, I have like 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay, gotcha. And
how,
Ned?
how long do you think we've been walking since?
I'd say it's
Um,
been about 30 or so minutes because you guys took a minute to kind of converse over the garden. So,
I do shed like full light, like a torch as well. So, like, if you don't have dark vision, then we do technically have light.
I would like to go ahead and cast Fairy Fire again.
okay. All right, glimmering. Thankfully, nothing glowing in the immediate area around you, Ned. All right. And are you pulling up the torch Eider, or no?
No, I am a torch.
Well, yeah,
Remember?
I know you do cause low light with it in like 15 feet of you, basically. When you're in full darkness, but beyond that, you're not like an ever burning torch for reference. That's what I was just clarifying.
Oh, but
I mean,
yeah,
I don't think you're considered that, right?
because I also
No.
don't have. I've got like the 30-foot aura of
Oh, sorry,
the
30
enhanced
feet of
aura
low light.
of,
That's what it would have been. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
which is like more than a torch typically fits up.
it is. You know what? You make a good point. Hey, Tylo. How do you feel about using that staff really quickly? Or that little wand you just got? Because there are going to be a lot of things coming down this hole. And I'm going to tell you right now, I hope you got 60 foot dark vision, because if you don't, you're going to hate yourself in a minute. What's your dark vision, out of curiosity?
60 feet.
Perfect. You see what you can only describe, and Ned, Ned, you have also 60 feet of dark vision.
Only low light.
Only low light. Oh, Ned doesn't see. Oh, this is gonna be terrifying. Yeah. So, Tylo, as you look forward, your dark vision kind of keeping on with it past what the low light that Eider's kind of glowing through. Thankfully, a lot of it's kind of coming in and out because Dom's just massive calves kind of stepping in front of him. So it's kind of like barn doors moving about with a light behind them. You know, you're getting shadow puppets moving about. But as you look on, to your horror, you see a small, about Eider-sized, creature with a bald head, green leathery skin, and glimmering golden eyes. The armor on it, jagged and primitive looking, like it was basically crushed by force to make that form, not really formed through heat. And as you recognize, this is one of the creatures that you were always told to avoid. This is a deep spawn.
Oh,
And that's
Well,
where we're
congrats.
going to end session today.
not like that.
Thank you all for
Can't wait to
watching.
get what
We hope you enjoyed, and we'll find out next time what Tylo plans to do about what is now not one, not two, but potentially many of these creatures. See you next time.